Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Doing live.
6, 4, 3. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How. So we've got a lot to get into. We'll just start off with a few things. I would like to direct everyone's attention down into the description of this video. This coming Monday, I will be hosting a live quiz on a website called Quizando. And the way Quizando works is you buy tokens to compete in these quizzes that you can win real money from. And I think for 50 tokens, I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's really cheap. I'm hosting a quiz that basically will cost about $1.50 to join, and you can win over $10. The more people that play, the more money you can win. So check it out if you want to check this out. I'm doing it this coming Monday. I'll be promoting it throughout this episode and the coming episodes because you could win. It's a thing I'm doing that can help you win money if you're good at trivia, and I'm going to be hosting a pop culture quiz based on different pop culture categories. Here it is right here. If you click on the link, this is where it'll take you. Yes.
If enough people show up, they could win $1 million, right?
Right now, the prize pool is 10. It goes by euros because the website's based in Europe.
Yeah.
So 5 tokens, which is like $1 and some change, to get in, and there's going to be 20 questions, and the winner will walk away with the majority of the prize pool.
Like if 1 million people showed up, you'd become rich.
Yeah. I don't know what the max amount of people in a game is, but the more people that show up, the more you can win. So sign up, check it out. Maybe you can win some stuff. We'll see. It doesn't cost that much.
Tell your dumb friends. That way you could beat them. Take their money.
Yeah. So what else do we have going on? Brave Browser, if you have those bats, please send them our way. Bats are doing very well right now. Check, click the triangle, send us your bats. And man, we've gotten a ton of them this month, way more than usual. And if you're not already using the Brave Browser, there's a link down in the description. Click on that. And one last thing, tonight, we normally do the post show after the normal show, but tonight we're actually going to do something for our $10 patrons and subscribe stars and higher. We are going to do our monthly movie review live. After this show for everyone who qualifies. You'll be able to watch it live with us, and then maybe, you know, we'll get your take on it really quick at the end, too. Since we'll have you there live if you want to watch it.
You can live chat your opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
And I can steal from your opinions to make the show even funnier.
Absolutely.
It's perfect.
That's how we do it. Oh, one other thing. drunkenpeasantsinbox at gmail.com. We need more content. We absolutely need you guys to send us more content. It's slowed way down recently. So if any of you see anything that's good, send it our way. Who knows? We might use it. Oh, and here's the movie we'll be watching tonight. This is the trailer for it.
See Jimmy Lane as Reno Miller, a man driven to the very edge. And then beyond.
Why didn't that guy run away or kick the drill out of his hand?
You can't run away, man. It's a scary movie.
So it's a
The
movie.
driller killer is coming.
The driller killer. I watched it. It's like a bad porn with no sex. It's so good. It's the best acting. And
It looks really bad. That guy doesn't even look scary. He looks like
he's the driller killer, dude.
He looks like he's in like an 80s new wave group or something.
I think he starts singing in the middle. He just starts singing
Does
Take
he?
On Me cover. Like he's like a cover band. I don't know.
That's what he looks like. He looks like he's a member of Oingo Boingo or
Yeah,
something like
it's the
that.
Oingo Boingo Massacre. I'm pretty excited. I also have a surprise.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, Billy,
I brought Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have Chipotle because one of our fans sent us a nice bag. Oh, who sent this? It's adult diapers, and I got a nice.
Take one of those out so you can show them.
It's got extra absorbency pads. All right. Like you could put a nice meal in here if you don't have a lunchbox and you gotta go to work and you don't have a thermos for your stew. Just put your stew in here. It looks like it's pre-stained with the inside. It's not though. That's a clean one.
Yeah, that looks like someone pissed all over the inside of it.
Big old, as you can tell.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, he is wearing a fucking. Oh no.
Oh, what's up, cheeks?
So
yeah, man. It's a little small. It's a little small. Ben, it's a little small.
yeah.
I'm a little worried if I dump in this, it's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, so
Legitimately everywhere.
yeah, I really don't want you to dump in it. I don't want you to take a dump in it.
There's a good chance. There's a good chance, Ben, that it goes everywhere. Sweet chicks for the sweet boy. Yeah, I better not dump it.
People are freaking out about a little bit of top ass. Dude, did any of you watch the Copper Cab episode? I mean,
Plus, that's not even butt. That's my back. I'm that fat.
That's where your lower back and your ass meet.
I'm that
and
fat.
There's no distinguishable traits between the two.
Yeah, I'm that fat.
All
guys.
right, so what? I guess so. Billy was threatening me earlier. He said if we met the goal tonight, he'd be so happy he'd take a dump in his diaper.
I mean, I got beans on my Chipotle tonight just to be safe.
If you take a dump in that fucking diaper, I will straight up throw up.
Are you gonna
that
puke?
Shit. I mean, this is a small room. It's all warm and shit in here. I mean, the smell of Chipotle is bad enough anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be gross. Trick or treat, Ben.
I don't think it's gonna happen because it's not even at $100. There's still over $700 left to go, but I guess we'll see.
We'll see if they want.
We've got a couple hours for that Chipotle to work its way through your system.
No, it feels. It's been sitting for a while, so I think some of the guac has gone bad. Yeah, no, this is. I'm already just smelling it's making my stomach turn.
I don't
Maybe I shouldn't
believe
eat
you,
this.
Billy.
No, dude, this is not happening. I'm not gonna be in a fucking room with you taking a shit.
Make it stinky?
Oh,
Make it stinky?
dude, just thinking about. And you brought a bunch of spoiled food in here. You're so
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
You are fucking nasty.
Well, I bought this a while ago, but traffic was bad and it was sitting in the warm car. There's beans in it.
You need to work on your time management skills.
No way, dude. Traffic was so bad today. My car was so hot. I had the heat on like 80 from last night because it was cold. The Chipotle like went rancid. I turned
Why
the
did
heat
you? So you're eating Chipotle that you left in your car overnight?
Uh-huh.
Dude, you're gross as fuck, dude.
What?
Seriously. Okay, whatever.
It's good.
All right, here's troll or not a troll.
Hi. I've just
It's
been
Von Helton's older brother.
banned by
Ooh.
Facebook again. I don't know how many times this is. It's well over 50 times since I joined Facebook 10 years ago. So, if I want to say anything, I have to make videos. I
Okay.
can use Twitter where I'm shadow banned,
Twitter.
but nobody sees my words there. So I guess I should make a video just so I can say something.
Can this guy even be a troll? Like he's too old to troll.
He's shadow. Have you ever noticed there are the shadow ban people on Twitter? Like if you'll see a bunch of replies to your tweet, and then there are the people you have to like click to like see what they said. Those are the people that have a history of saying dumb shit on Twitter,
Yeah.
and that's why they always put them down to where like there's an extra step that you have to do to even see their
Well,
comment.
they give you the extra step when the person's like using trigger words too.
Yeah. So I noticed this certain people always get that, and it's always the trolly kind of piece of shit, annoying people that are always in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can this guy actually be a troll though? I feel like he's way too old.
And maybe
Wasn't Angry Grandpa like a troll?
He was definitely
somebody will
acting.
hear it. We have this thing called the internet, so the CIA can lie to us. That's what the internet is all about.
I feel like I know so many old men that believe this shit. I'm not even a quarter way through this Chipotle. You guys might not have to meet the goal. I might just crap myself. Please meet the goal. I'm gonna hold it until then.
Everyone who is allowed to be seen on the internet is allowed to be seen because the CIA wants them to be seen and heard. People don't see me or hear me, and I'm banned from CIA's asset called Facebook all the time because they don't like what I have to say. I tell people the truth,
I don't think the CIA runs Facebook.
I tell people the truth.
that our law is the Declaration of Independence.
No, that's not our law.
law. Or law
The Declaration of Independence was nothing more but a letter to England being like, fuck you, we're not part of your colonies anymore, we're independent. They were declaring independence. That's all it is. It's not a law.
And that 300 million Americans can easily fire our 100% corrupt scumbag government if we talk to each
Don't you love his speech impediment?
Normally, I don't like people with speech impediments, but I find this one endearing on this old man. His whole life, he must have talked like this,
He
right?
kind of sounds like the Cleo Disappear guy.
Yeah, I know.
other.
But he's so old. He's like whimsical. He's like a fucking stuttering wizard.
He's like a mixture between
Do it, do it,
G-Time
do it.
Johnny and Von
$2,
Helton.
please, guys.
Oh, man.
$2?
and unite to do so. That's what it's all about, folks.
Oh, by the way,
Make a poo-poo.
fuck, dude, this is fucked. This is, why are you guys paying money for this shit?
I never get beans on my salad either. Today was special.
On the 15th, we have the return of Spin Till You Spew, and from what I understand, it may even be a triple threat. The Poisoning the Well guys and Jeff Holiday all competing against
Whoa.
each other, and then the winner of that will take on me for the championship the following month. And then also the return of Actual Mania later on in the month. We'll have that too.
Actual Mania.
Everything else you see on the internet is a distraction to prevent you from firing our government. Everything.
All right, I say not a troll, just crazy. That's
yeah,
what
he's
I
an
say.
old man. He's a crazy old man. This is definitely not a troll. He's not capable of trolling.
I don't think there's definitely old trolls out there. Have you ever seen the one lady with her possums before? There's this old lady who has a YouTube channel, and she has these possums. I don't know where she gets all these tame possums from. She must raise them or something, but they're really weird, creepy videos. The old lady with her possum.
I used to know this lady. Her name was like Debbie the
Pearl.
pet lady.
Pearl, that's her name. Yep. Fucking, yeah, that shit's weird.
I shouldn't have let this Chipotle sit so long. Oh, my God.
Dude, yes. Do you not understand how food spoils?
I don't.
Okay, learn.
I had a lid on it.
Dude, it's... Oh, my God. That's some, like, gross-ass shit. That's some shit I'd expect from Jared Genesis.
You know it's bad when the guac has gone brown? It's supposed to be green.
Why are you so fucking gross?
I'm not gross. It's Halloween.
Okay.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
So Egghead posted a new video on his channel, and he posted. Or no, it wasn't a new video. It was him in his costume, I guess. So people started memeing it. I sliced him out of the picture. I posted it in the Discord too, by the way, if anyone's interested in making some more of these.
What is he for Halloween? Lord Farquaad?
I have no idea. But here's the first one that I made.
Nice.
And then people were making other ones like this one.
Oh, man. I like that.
And then someone added Joe's head to
Oh, no.
Fantasy A's crotch for some reason. I don't know. And then
what? Burger King? Cute. I don't get the king size pillow. Oh,
you see this?
King Big Dick.
See more proof that Boogie's a liar.
Oh, rude.
Boogie caught in another lie, proclaiming Egghead has large genitals when in fact he has pint-sized
Maybe
genitals.
he does have big ones, so big that they don't work effectively.
Oh yeah, his blood pressure's too low.
All we knew was that he didn't get egg tits off very often, right? That's all we know. Maybe his dick is too big to work. It's too big to exist, like corporations.
Too big to fail.
Yeah, he's too big to not fail. Have a nice spoopy night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben is king.
I'm king?
Ben is king.
Bow down to the...
I thought Egghead was the king.
I cannot believe you're wearing a diaper.
Dude, it doesn't even feel good.
No.
I thought I would have the comfort of like knowing I could poop and piss, but honestly, this thing...
No, I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, this does not feel like something I should be going to the bathroom in.
But whatever. I guess if we meet the goal...
I'll try.
I'm ending the stream before I puke, and then you got to go fucking clean yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's watch this segment.
He called me sir. It got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wait.
Wow.
Is that Yoda?
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
Is that Yoda?
And you better well learn to love it.
Egghead was a sweet boy today and told me that the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, won the new Universal Championship in Saudi Arabia.
I don't give a shit. Like, I'm done with WWE. And plus, that championship, it just looks like a logo that they wear. It doesn't even look like our actual belt. Like, the AEW belt looks way better. Anyway, though.
Yeah, this Chipotle was a bad idea.
Okay.
The
cool.
diaper was a bad idea too. This is all bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so they voted. The House voted to continue the impeachment of Trump, and people are pissed. People are raging out. So it's looking like it's gonna happen.
They're gonna impeach him.
Yeah, but he probably won't be removed from office. But they're gonna go for it.
That's impeachment obsession leading to an all-out battle on Capitol Hill. Pelosi and her pals plowing ahead by finally holding a vote on laying down new ground rules about impeachment. The move leading to some very heated exchanges. Take a look.
It's about the truth. It's about the Constitution.
This is Soviet-style rules.
Conservatives always love to go to Soviet Russia and communism and shit.
Aren't the conservatives like good with the Russians?
The Russians aren't communist anymore. The Russians haven't been communist since the early 90s.
Trump and Putin are like buds, right? Don't they have piss parties together?
Right. Yeah, they are.
So why would
Don't run a sham process.
They don't want to see a proper investigation.
They are trying to impeach the President of the United States less than 13 months before an election.
Is that no Dr. one Oz?
It looked like him. That did look like him.
Dr. Oz looking motherfucker.
Is above the law.
Everyone, please like the stream.
The more likes, the more, I don't know, candies will get trick-or-treating. We should send me out.
Actually, liking the stream, it just, it's a good way to support the show without having to give us money. And all you have to do is click a button. That's all we ask. If all of you watching right now will like the stream, that way, if you just get it out of the way, we won't have to keep asking, too. It works that way, also.
And Shifty Shift, beware. He could become a witness. That's right. Republicans say they may call the Intel chair to testify.
Here's my challenge to Mr. Schiff. You want to be Ken Starr? Be Ken Starr. Come to the Judiciary Committee, be the first witness, and take every question asked of you.
Yeah, Ken Starr was the special prosecutor of Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
So they're going to appoint someone to investigate this, and it'll probably go to a hearing. But there's a reason why impeachment is so rare.
You want to be Ken Starr?
Starting with your own...
This could work against the Democrats, too. If they're not successful, it might only embolden Trump's base.
I don't know. The Republicans weren't successful. Then George W. Bush won.
Involvement with the whistleblower.
I mean, George Bush hardly won, and it came down to like a court in the state that George Bush's brother was the governor of.
Yeah.
To decide who actually won the election, so I don't think that's a good example.
Did now, Shifty Shift pleads the fifth, right, Juan? I do want to ask you, though, there's fires in Southern California in Schiff's district, and there's rolling black.
And you know what? I just thought of something that I wanted to go back to that we discussed in the post show. We'll get back to this in a second, but I wanted to talk about this. Remember when I said Cody is like the most over wrestler that I can think of, like babyface? And you brought up like Daniel Bryan and stuff. That was a good point, but they didn't want Daniel. Like Cody's actually wanted by the company he's in to be the top guy, the top baby face. Like, plus he's one of the corporate guys there too. Anyway, but Daniel Bryan, they didn't want that. The crowd basically mandated it. Like, it seems like everyone WWE wanted to prop up as their main babyface. They kind of like force fed them, like Roman and John Cena, to a crowd that the majority didn't like them.
Yeah.
And the very few wrestlers got over organically that they actually got behind and pushed.
With AEW, though, like the product's so hot right now because it's the new thing that they could put anybody in that role. He's going to be over.
But
Cody's a fucking...
Cody did his thing in the indies, and that's why he gets the kind of respect that he has now. They gave him a bunch of terrible gimmicks. Do you remember when he had the, like, plastic mask? He was like
dashing Cody Rhodes.
Well, first he was dashing Cody Rhodes, and then his face got messed up, and he had to wear one of those dumb masks.
He broke his nose, so he had to wear the mask to cover up to protect his face.
Yeah. And they made him into like almost like.
Sometimes handsome people have to put on masks.
But whatever. I just wanted to bring that up too because I was thinking about that the other day.
Blackouts all over.
Sometimes I'm too high to argue with you, and I forget what I would mean.
California, Nancy, and the whole delegation is in D.C. voting on trying to impeach Trump for a phone call. Does that look out of touch to you?
I mean, you make it sound so benign by just saying for a phone call, but what happened in the phone call? That's the important part. You know, it's not just the phone call itself that's triggering this investigation.
Wasn't Watergate all about a phone call they had recordings of?
No, Watergate was a break-in. They broke into the Democratic campaign office in that area to look for information on the opposition, and someone saw it and tipped off Woodward and Bernstein, who were reporters. And the guy went by the alias Deep Throat.
Yeah.
And then after that guy died, his identity came out. And now because we didn't know who he was his entire life.
I swear I remember like Richard Nixon phone calls.
There were wiretaps. That happened after to like figure out what was going on with Watergate and shit.
No, it sounds like you're desperate for an argument.
That's not desperate. That's a solid argument.
Their job is they're members of Congress. She's the Speaker of the House.
Right.
Some of those Richard Nixon wiretaps are hilarious.
Yeah,
because he was a total prick.
Those phone calls had a lot of weight to them. I think a phone call can have a lot of power.
They are trying to hold, the president, the executive, accountable for what they see as outlandish, possibly impeachable. High crimes and misdemeanors.
Even though people's homes are burning down and people have no power in the district?
I don't think she's the fire chief.
Well,
but here's the thing.
I think she'd want the delegation
Let me respond to this. I think the GOP forever and ever was saying process is the issue. Well, now the process, Jesse, is going to be open and public and on the record. People will testify.
We'll see.
They were arguing process because they were losing on the facts. And now they don't have process. And even today, more damning testimony. John Bolton's top aide quit the White House yesterday, so
They wasted so much time with the Russia shit, but this is what they really grabbed onto, where there's actually something that holds water. So they'll take it as far as they can. I don't think it's going to stop Trump. I wonder what. So if Trump got removed from office before the next election, that means Mike Pence would be running in the next election.
Would he definitely be running?
Yes. Well, unless he said he didn't want to. If he wouldn't definitely
Does the nomination go directly to the vice, or would it go to
the presidency? Would go. So if Trump was removed from office, Mike Pence would become the president. And then it would be his choice whether he wanted to run for re-election. He would get to serve out the rest of Trump's term, and then he would choose whether or not he wants to run for president.
Is there any way the impeachment process would go quick enough to get Trump out before the election?
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. There'd have to be like a smoking gun that we haven't even heard of, because at this point, I don't even think they can get rid of him. Yeah.
Could testify today. So to me, this is like, the whistleblower. Oh, who's the whistleblower? Whistleblower's wrong. It's secondhand. Then it was, this is the perfect call.
That's still a fact.
This is a perfect call, says the president. And then no quid pro quo. We do this all the time. And now all of this is going down.
He's the only liberal at that table.
Is he a liberal?
Yes.
Boy,
he's a liberal. He's been working for Fox News forever. He's one of their resident liberals that they bring out. So it's usually like 5-on-1 at Fox. Usually
he usually seems to be on their side.
No. Then you're not fully listening to him then, because
maybe the other night when it was fucking Kennedy and they were talking about whatever the fuck they were talking about, he seemed to be just they have like these nonpartisan issues that they all team up together on
the drain,
push the agenda.
And I think you're starting to see people say, this could be a problem, Jesse.
I'm not so sure about that, Juan. And we do know who the whistleblower is, Greg.
Do we? But we're not allowed to say. Look, I think
this guy, man, I cannot stand this guy.
I've never seen a media so careful to do the bidding of a political party. There's a huge story in front of them. The story.
I've never seen a media.
If we all donate $2, then we can meet the goal. Time to call Billy's bluff.
Oh, I'm burping and
Don't
pissing
fucking
and farting
call his
over here.
bluff. He will do it. Like, he literally will take a shit.
I'm starting to feel super uncomfortable off this Chipotle, too.
Of who the whistleblower is.
Stop
Did he work
eating
with
Chipotle, dude? It's trash.
Biden? Did he work with Schiff? Did he work with Brennan? Did he work with DNC operatives to help initiate the collusion narrative? The excuse is, of course, hey, we're protecting him from.
I would never eat something that sat in my car overnight.
It wasn't overnight. I got it earlier today.
Danger. That's a lie. They're protecting him from scrutiny, is what they're
Well,
doing.
can I interrupt and just say, maybe that's not the issue, Greg. Maybe it's that.
I like how this whole time Dana Perino's just writing things down. She's not saying anything.
All that he has said has been corroborated by other people.
No, you know what? It's interesting. What he has said.
The two women haven't really said anything this entire time.
Was in the transcript that we already knew. We're okay with what's in the transcript. So you're building a train of opinions, of concern, without actually something of merit being there. This is like David Copperfield. You know when he made a giant building disappear?
He didn't make a building disappear. He made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Get it right. If you're going to use an analogy, get it right.
Get it right.
I guess technically the Statue of Liberty. No, I wouldn't consider it a building.
It's a statue.
You can go in it though, but
yeah, but it's still a statue.
Yeah, it's a statue.
Is that in reverse? It appears huge, but it's still an illusion and a trick on the American people. You have the Democrats for 3 years talking about, oh my God, colluding to undo an election. We're watching collusion between the Democrats and the media. We have no protection against this kind of thing. They're going to try to unseat a president because they can't beat him on a flimsy accusation.
And, coming off the heels of the Russia hoax, Dan, it's hard to really believe what you read from anonymous sources in the mainstream media about what's going on.
And
your turn to talk, Toots.
It's really hard to follow, I think. And also, maybe, Juan, you saw something that I didn't see. The drips and drabs that we got from today's testimony from Tim Morrison.
Drips? You got a case of the drips,
and
Dana?
the drabs.
Ooh.
Morrison, who was the national security expert on Russia, that apparently he said, yes, he was aware of it, he didn't have concerns about it, and he was cool. So I don't know
but he affirmed what Bill Taylor had said, which is
right. But he said that his concerns didn't rise to the level of
Well, others obviously he
right. But I'm just saying.
Does she have a unicorn cup?
No, the other dude does.
Does he?
But you have to go with what the
her cup's in her hand.
Yeah, I see that.
Person said, and that is why I think the Republicans pounding the table for a month about process and finally getting to this point, because the Democrats were not going to be forced to this point unless the Republicans made a big issue out of it. And remember, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker, was very reluctant to even bring up impeachment.
All right, time's up, Toots.
And now she waited 6 weeks to have this.
I wonder how much the culture of Fox News has really changed since they got in all that trouble and people got fired.
They have the Bombshell movie coming out this year.
Yeah, that looks really... Because I've been making fun of that for years now. So for them to actually have made a movie out of it...
Yeah.
Yes, I have to see that. Who is playing Gretchen, or not Gretchen Carlson, but Megan...
Charlize Theron?
Yeah, she's playing
Megan Kelly?
Megan Kelly, yeah. She looks a lot like her, too. When
they did the makeup prosthetics
Yeah.
for it. This is the same team that did the prosthetics for Winston Churchill in The Darkest Hour.
Vote. Now they have this
Gary
vote.
Oldman
And-
dressed up as him, and he was impressive. He was like a straight up fat and around old man Churchill. There's a scene in the movie where Gary Oldman's running around naked, and his flappy fat body's and you're like, dude, that's some prosthetics right there.
Everyone, if you're watching right now and you haven't already liked the stream, please do. We're trying to get maximum likes. Maximum likes. And since the last time I did that, the amount of people watching the stream is raised by over 50. So it works. That's why we keep asking. If you just programmed your mind to do it automatically, then it wouldn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have 6 committees. This is the thing that I can't understand. How do you coordinate 6 different committees? The infighting, the staff, I think in the long run, it's a net negative for them.
And Nancy did say about 3 or 4 months previous that she wasn't going to do impeachment.
It's not a Soviet-style process. Anyway, they're all butthurt at Fox News. It's ridiculous. I guess we'll see how this happens. They've taken it further than I thought they would. We're already further than I thought.
Fox News.
So we'll see.
Fox News is always going to look at it and call it some scare tactic shit. They always do this.
Oh man, did you see the women's match or the pictures from the women's match at Crown Jewel?
No, were they wearing full-on outfits?
Yeah, they were basically wearing like baggy pants and like t-shirts. It looked like they were wrestling in pajamas.
Was their blonde hair out?
Yes. Yeah, their hair was out.
I wonder if the Prince of Saudi Arabia just got a thing for blondes.
And people were acting like it's such a huge thing. It's like, I'm not going to congratulate Saudi Arabia for being like a couple centuries behind the rest of the world. Sorry. I'm not going to be like, congratulations, you let women wrestle in front of you.
They didn't kill any of the reporters, did they?
They kill reporters anyway.
But not at this show. We gotta give them congratulations where they're
Yeah.
due. They didn't kill Corey
This time,
Graves.
you got a 0% kill rate this time.
They didn't murder Michael Cole, right? Like, that's pretty nice.
One could hope.
No. Sweet boy Michael Cole. Dude, I gotta stop eating this Chipotle. My stomach is starting to turn.
Well, we're not even halfway there yet.
I might have to hold it in.
We'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with that.
This diaper's not good. Whoever bought these diapers, you should have got a size up.
Yeah, it's not quite big enough.
Yeah.
Was there 4XL? Because this is 3XL.
I told them to get 4XL when they were going to order them. And they stiffed me on an entire XL. I want to be able to like do karate in this thing. That's not going to happen.
Did you hear about Kate Hill? She was she was a congresswoman, and someone leaked revenge porn of her and shit.
Oh no!
And she's leaving Congress.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh shit! Is
that her?
No. This is something.
Is that her in the ketchup
no,
bottle?
This is. Shut up, dude. You're so distracting.
I'm just the center of attention, is all. You can't keep your eyes off me, Benjamin. That's why you wear those glasses. The whole time you're staring at me and you don't want people to see. It's okay. I'm cute. I'm the cute guy.
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to do something.
So this is the part of the show where I stay completely quiet while Ben focuses on doing work.
I don't care. You don't have to talk to me, though. You can talk to the people. You can talk to the chat.
For everybody in the chat, this lady in the ketchup, I guess there's a revenge porn
what?
of her out there
No,
with
it's
a mustard
not.
bottle.
But I'll play this. I'll
With a
play this one
mustard bottle?
instead for now while I get the other one.
So the blue bucket is to symbolize that the kiddo or adult that is trick-or-treating has autism, and so to be sensitive
So what
to
the
that.
fuck does the KFC bucket mean? That the kid's fat?
Yeah. Yeah, the KFC bucket means the kid is obese.
When they come to your door. So this is a trunk or treat for kiddos to be able to come and have fun in the Halloween theme and kind of practice the trick-or-treating, and this is sensory friendly, so we just kind of like to do like a small intimate event where they can have fun and just be themselves. Is that the trick-or-treater may be on the spectrum, and so it's just kind of one way to signal.
It's a blue bucket for spectrum.
They're giving away full-on Buzz Lightyears for a trick-or-treat?
If you're autistic.
Oh, man, that's not fair. I never got a full-on Buzz Lightyear for trick-or-treat.
Go for it.
I wonder how many people out there watching right now have autism or on the spectrum and got a full-on Buzz Lightyear.
I have a $100 patron that we're going to bring on right now.
Nice.
We'll see how this goes. Should be interesting.
I do. Give him candy,
Should
dude.
Be interesting.
If Chris Chan gets a Buzz Lightyear, full on Buzz Lightyear, he's also gonna get candy. It's not like the kid only gets Buzz Lightyear.
This person's here. Hi, person.
Hi. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Who am I talking to?
This is Rotten Raptor, the guy you subbed $100.
Nice.
Cool. Rotten Raptor.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
So far so good.
Did you go trick or treating?
No. Okay. No, just staying. It's wet as fuck out there.
Do you have a full on Buzz Lightyear?
What?
You have like a full.
No, I never got a Buzz Lightyear. I rarely even gotten full candy bars.
Yeah, neither did I. I'm pretty bummed. I went to buy trick or treat candy today because I knew I wasn't gonna be home, so I didn't prepare. But then there's like some little dude staying at our house, and the little dude was going to be home. So I was like, fuck, I can't leave him there without candy. The kids will come and riot and kick his ass. So I went and I bought him a bag of candy, and I got the dumbest candy, like Hubba Bubba bullshit.
Werther's Original?
Yeah, we almost got Werther's.
So
we almost did.
I have that. Video
good.
Outgoing California Congresswoman Katie Hill gave a goodbye speech earlier today. The Democrat is resigning after allegations of affairs prompted an ethics investigation. She addressed her colleagues from the House floor after voting for impeachment proceedings.
They said she was, doing it with one of her staffers.
And they want to impeach
against
her
President
for that?
Trump.
Well, they I don't know if they could have impeached her. They did an ethics investigation. You're not supposed to
have an affair.
Well, with people who work for you, yes.
I suppose.
No. That's the issue. Not like they're not like the morality police, but you're not allowed to. There's certain relationships that are not allowed in like a structure like that. I mean, it's like that in other workplaces too. Like,
dude, if I worked for the circus,
I worked in an office where like the managers weren't allowed to date like the normal level people.
Yeah.
So
I suppose they're adults, man. Like, there's no way if I worked in the circus, I wouldn't be banging the trapeze artists. There's no way that wouldn't happen. Bearded lady here and there.
Well, lucky for them, I don't think they have to worry about you being a trapeze artist anytime soon.
Honestly, like, I would have banged you by now in the workplace if you would have, like, just said, one of these times. Just like, yeah. Just been like, yeah, do it. I would have done it. You're technically my superior. In every way,
Hill said a, quote, double standard and misogynistic culture had forced her to step down.
Ever since those images first came out, I've barely left my bed. I've ignored all the calls and the texts. I went to the darkest places that a mind can go, and I've shed more tears than I thought were possible.
Boy, up until the
I've
tears
hidden from
part,
the
what she
world
was
because
saying
I'm
sounded kinda
terrified
hot.
of facing the people that I let down. But I made it through because the people who love me most dragged me back into the light and reminded me that I was stronger than that. I will never shirk my responsibility for this sudden ending to my time here. But I have to say more because this is bigger than me. I am leaving now because of a double standard. I'm leaving because I no longer want to be used as a bargaining chip. I'm leaving because I didn't want to be peddled by papers and blogs and websites used by
there's like all kinds of revenge porn out there.
shameless operatives for the dirtiest gutter politics that I've ever seen, and the right-wing media to drive clicks and expand their audience by distributing intimate photos of me taken without my knowledge, let alone my consent, for the
Without her
sexual entertainment
knowledge?
of millions.
Like, that was a secret. It was a secret camera?
Apparently.
Damn.
I'm leaving because of a misogynistic culture that gleefully consumed my naked pictures, capitalized on my sexuality, and enabled my abusive ex to continue that abuse, this time with the entire country watching. I am leaving because of the thousands of vile, threatening emails, calls, and texts that made me fear for my life and the lives of the people that I care about.
Man,
Earlier
this is
this
messed
month-
up. I'm so pissed that she's leaving.
You didn't even know who she was until just now.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
She shouldn't leave just because her abusive ex leaked her fucking videos and shit. She shouldn't have to leave. We should accept her for all her fucking dirty deeds. Fuck yeah, let her bang. Let her get her little ass out there. Let her eat somebody's butthole on camera. I don't care. That's her God-given right as an American to eat butt. And maybe
I don't know if that's what happened, but yeah,
if it's
you're
caught on camera. All right, she didn't even consent to that shit. She's the victim here, and then she's gonna step down. Was it really someone she worked with that was like underneath her, and they filmed it and released it, or what?
I have no idea.
Man, this is messed up. You know how many women aren't gonna want to eat butt because there might be a camera around because
I
of
don't
this?
know if butt eating happened.
I would assume.
Where are you getting?
It's 2019, man. Butt
Yeah, a
eating
lot
is
of
like
people
the cool thing. Raptor.
Yeah, I like eating butt.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's great.
A little munching a little butt. Like you go trick or treating. They're like check the candy for razor blades, and then check the butthole for dingleberries. That's 2019 law for when you go out trick or treating.
Yeah, matter of fact, if these guys reach the goal, Billy's gonna have a nice platter to eat.
A poo-poo platter.
A poo-poo platter.
That's
Eat
a
the poo-poo.
Hawaiian delicacy.
Oh,
Eat the
God.
poo-poo.
That's all right. What else do we have here? Oh, Obama. Obama was holding some conference for the charity that he runs.
Oh.
And he was telling all the kids, because they're like young people, like in their late teens, early 20s. And he was telling them to give up on the woke culture.
Interesting.
Yes.
The former president and First Lady Barack and Michelle Obama holding their third annual Obama Foundation Summit in Chicago earlier today. They took audience questions and spoke about empowering the next generation of leaders. They also talked about racism and how to be effective political activists. Let's discuss now. Charles Blow is here, Jen Psaki as well. So good to have both.
I want to get to the quote from Obama. Yeah. All right.
I told him.
Here we go.
You know, this idea of purity and you're never compromised and you're always politically woke and all that stuff, you should get over that quickly.
I'm so glad he's saying it.
The world is messy.
Because I think a lot of people look at him and expect him to be a champion of wokeness.
Yeah.
There are ambiguities.
Yep.
People who do really good stuff have flaws. Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something right or used the wrong verb, or then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out.
Ooh, look at Obama.
Yeah.
Look at Obama.
Let me get on TV, watch my show, watch Grownish.
Got him.
You know, that's not activism. That's not bringing about change.
Fuck. Look at Obama.
Yeah.
Look at Obama. That's not bringing about change.
I think the crowd was kind of surprised at first. That's what it seemed like.
And they all ate it up. They're like, oh, yeah, he's right. And they'll go home now and tweet about it. Be like, I'm not woke no more. I'm bringing about change by tweeting about not being woke now. Trudeau for president.
For prime minister.
We're going to vote Trudeau for president.
He can't be president.
It's true. Oh, man.
That's true, though.
That's true, though. That's true, though.
That's true, though.
That's true, though.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
This diaper is comfortable because it feels like I'm sitting around naked.
So
but I'm not technically naked.
So for those of you who just joined us, Billy the Fridge is wearing an adult diaper
That is
right
too
now.
small. And it doesn't feel very absorbent.
He just ate some Chipotle that's like day old Chipotle.
It's old Chipotle. The guacamole had gone brown.
And I guess if we meet the goal, he's going to try to bust out a poo-poo in his diaper.
Doo-doo in the diaper. And
this is a
there's
small
beans in it.
room that we're both in. It's warm in here. It's cramped. There's a lot of equipment. It will lock in.
Yeah,
the
you might
snow.
want to. These guys might want to time it right because it's probably going to be the end of the show if he shits himself.
Well, after this, we have to watch a movie.
Yeah, we got to watch
Have
The
fun.
Killer Driller, and everybody who is a $10 above patron who would normally get the post show will be able to watch with us live, and then the VOD will go up for everybody else that can't catch it live. So you'll be able to see it.
All right, here's the next story here. What else? Oh, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done with the news anyway. The news is done now. Did you see that this channel figured out how to go into the elements of people's YouTube videos and get your
score?
Yeah, now it's gone. You can't look at it anymore. They got rid of it. As soon as people found out how to view their own P-score, they got rid of it.
You want to know your P score for Drunken Peasants?
Oh, is it on there now?
I got them before. they
Oh, did
disappeared.
you?
My P score?
Did you get the rating too? Did you look up the rating? Because there's also like a maturity rating.
They
They got rid of them.
I hit up Justin Wang because I was on the airplane flying out and I saw this break and I was like, "Hey Wang, would you check the P scores for my channel and DP?"
Okay.
DP's P score 683.
That's actually not bad.
It's not that bad. Mine from my channel is 522.
Wow.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is
pretty
bad. That is bad.
I have a horrible P score.
Yeah, like the ones in the thousands are the top tier channels, and then the 900s are like PewDiePie and a lot, like the people in that range up towards the top. I think Repsion was in like the 800s or something.
His P score?
Yeah. Yeah, P score. It was news that broke the other day because these guys found out how to view your P score, which is how YouTube recommends your videos and monetizes you. And the second people figured out how to look at their own score, YouTube hid it again so you couldn't see it. That's just proof that they don't want you knowing what you can do to, like, if I could look at that every day, look at that score and do different things to try and get it to go up, I could at least try to make videos better. And more to YouTube's liking.
There's a video that explains P score from YouTube themselves. Like,
yeah, it's still vague. It's still extremely vague. You should be, dude, this is like your credit score on YouTube. We should be able to see this fucking score. And there was a way to go in and look at your content rating, whether it was mature or like PG. That's gone too. It was gone within 24 hours.
McJuggernuggets had tweeted about it. That's how it got out there. He's like, oh my God. And then it went out and went live, and that's when they had time to go and...
Fuck you, YouTube. Seriously, fuck you. Man.
I love you, Susan Wojcicki and YouTube. You're my favorite friends. Thank you for giving us this wonderful platform to not cuss and not speak our mind and not take doo-doos in the diapers. Wait, we can do all that? We can cuss, speak our mind, and take doo-doos in the diapers? We just can't be monetized for it?
I would just like to see the number. It's funny that it was discovered in the... It was like... you would go into inspect. Like you would... If you had someone's video pulled up, you would right-click on it and go to inspect. And then you could control F something and it showed you. But they took that away and now it's hidden again.
It's gone.
It's so messed up. Why don't they want us to know it? That's very suspicious. We should know.
We should know.
And they've lied about this. They've lied and said that this doesn't exist. They've also said that getting demonetized doesn't affect your views. It's clear that it does.
Did they say P score doesn't exist? I thought they put out a whole video about P score.
They said P score exists.
Okay.
But they've denied that. Well, like they've denied that there's like a rating for channels. Now, P score specifically is supposed to have to do with advertising and like the Google Premium ads. If you get up to 800, I think, or something, you can get Google Premium ads or something.
Huh.
I don't know. All right, we're going to move on to the crazy peoples.
Pretty ones.
Leave you low. Blow your mind. Yeah, I guess we'll read the Streamlabs when it comes up. There's no way you're shitting in this room, Billy.
You don't know that. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Kilo said, do it. $2, please, guys. Thick Soul said, make a poo-poo.
Why do you guys want this to happen to me so badly? Why do you want me to be trapped in a room with Billy's shit?
My burps are Chipotle ass.
That's
they're
gross.
Chipotle stank.
Chipotle ass? Is that what you
Chipotle
said?
ass, yeah. Like it tastes like a poo-poo coming out my mouth when I burp. Ew. Yum. If Billy's crap makes his way to the front of the diaper, would that mean he has literal poop balls? The hypothesis said.
Poop balls.
Fill all over holes if you can smell what the fridge is cooking. Ben is King said, love you guys and the show. Have a nice spooky night. Hope you guys hit the goal. None of this money is for Billy, by the way. Take it all, Ben. Well,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your $2. I would hate to have to split that with Ben. The Locust God said, Egghead is the king of the world. And here's a cringe rap for you guys to watch. He linked a YouTube link.
Cool.
Billy, please do not shit, says, have another $2. Empty PayPal. Happy DP. Beta Death 564 says, if we all donate $2, then we can meet the goal. Time to call Billy's bluff. And Memorable C said, like the stream, you fucks. PT Ham donated $100 too.
If you think he won't take a shit, you don't know anything about him.
If you don't know me,
I'm
you don't
serious.
know what
If
I'm
anyone
capable
thinks you won't do something that you're dared not to do, you would absolutely do that shit.
Gross. All my loving, adoring fans, please do not donate money to watch me poo-poo. That'd be so mean to make me do. Do it, pussies. Do it, pussies. Yeah, I think that's everything that shows up here. PT
All right.
Ham's dono doesn't show up on the screen.
That's weird.
But I remember it coming through, and thank you, PT Ham, for the big time jolly.
Yeah, why doesn't that show? I noticed here it's not showing.
What the heck, man?
It did come up, though.
What the heck, man? What the heck, man?
Excellent. All right. Here's some King Cobra. How to waste $1,000 in 5 days. Spending $1,000 in 5 days is pretty fucking fast, man. Even here in Seattle, this shit's really expensive.
Howdy, dude.
But if you're spending $1,000 in 5 days in Casper, Wyoming, you're living like a fucking king.
YouTube, we are live. Sorry I haven't been on live stream very much lately. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to make videos, you know. That's nothing against my fans or anything. Am I broke again? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda am. I don't know how the fuck I burned through that money so quickly.
You ordered like, oh, now they're gonna show how he burned through it so
I don't know
quickly.
how I burned through that money so quick.
Because he's going out to the bar every night drinking, and then he orders like a $60 pizza.
Yum.
And that's expensive for Wyoming, dude. In Bellevue, it's easy to order a $60 pizza. Like that's easy. If it's got like more than 4 toppings on it, it's like a $60 fucking pizza.
Back at Shoot Cool Cobras with another video. Take a look at that Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah.
Nice
Look at all the
to meet
pizza.
you.
Bullshit, Little Caesars? You can't spend $60 a pizza at Little Caesars.
Custom made stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars. Probably isn't going to be very cheap, but worth every freaking penny.
Custom made?
Yeah, so he ordered it custom made. That's probably why it was so much more
They
expensive.
got $5 takeout pizzas. This guy wanted to fucking drop $60 on a Little Caesars. How is that possible?
Get good pizza at least.
I mean, I don't understand how you could spend $60 on pizza at Little Caesars. That's like someone saying, I spent $60 at Taco Bell. What'd you buy? The girl behind the counter? Jesus Christ.
You probably asked for the hookers to spit on it.
I know.
Oh, look at that.
And I don't really like that. But you know what? It's motherfucking food now, John.
Casper Troglodyte.
Yeah, it's motherfucking food now. Josh paid for it, so I'm gonna fucking eat this shit if I like it or not.
You can see the glistering hooker spit on the side of his lip.
Oh, well, hell yeah, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, if I lived in Colorado, the videos would be a bit more interesting, but it is what it is. I got a beer to review for you. Check that out. Hemperor. You ever see beer like this, YouTube? You ever see beer like this?
Yeah, sure.
That's some
We've
crazy
all seen
shit, man.
hemp
I got one
beer.
open here, and it's
I've
good.
had hemp beer before when I was in Canada the first time.
Chilling like a rock star villain. You know, I know what's
I've
up.
got my chalice right now. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. I'm doing a beer review.
Should we pour some of that beer into a diaper and you can drink it from the diaper?
Fuck no.
You don't want to?
I don't want to. No.
Boom. So guess who's got 2 thumbs and just ordered pizza? This guy. This order came to 5843.
I think he works at Wendy's too. I've seen pictures of him in a Wendy's uniform.
With
Yeah.
the tip included.
I'll be
I'm
back
trying
food.
not to burn through all my money quickly, but damn it, it's hard, especially when you want pizza. Like, whoa there, Mr. Big Spender. Like, whoa there, Mr. Big Spender. I'm like, y'all are just jealous that you're not eating pizza with me and my friends, is what it is. Now, they do have deals for their meals,
What's in his pocket? Is that one of his wands?
I believe so, yeah.
like their $5 options, you know. But I was craving a one-of-a-kind.
That's crazy how many good reviews he gets. I've never actually taken a look at his wands. Oh my god, dude. Stop.
I have to resituate. There's like an air bubble in my stomach from the Chipotle.
Dude, cover your stuff. Like, cover everything, dude. Cover everything. Yeah, dude. It's like, come on, seriously.
Custom pizza. I'm craving a one-of-a-kind custom pizza. So I ordered some Pizza Hut. I don't want to spend too much though, because I want to save money for Halloween coming up, you know. I want to go to the bar and have a couple drinks, hang out with friends, whatever, you know. But you live once, you might as well enjoy it. Yesterday I went to McDonald's and they fucked up on my order. But take a look at that, the cheese and stuffed pizza.
That is trash,
Stuffed
by the way.
cheeses. These are good.
So he went from Little Caesars to Pizza Hut.
My guy got the stuffed Cheez-Its.
Dude, those are gross.
You don't like stuffed Cheez-Its?
Pizzas?
I like Cheez-Its and I like pizza. What is this thing where, like, fast food wants to combine, like, junk food together?
It's a selling
like
opportunity.
Doritos Locos Tacos and now Cheez-It Pizza Hut Pizza.
Because
it's so dumb,
Because
man.
Pepsi owns Pizza Hut, they own Taco Bell, they own Doritos, they own Cheez-Its, they own all these brands, and when they cross the brands together, it gets people to be like, you know what, I didn't think about Pizza Hut, but I love Cheez-Its, I'm gonna get me a Cheez-It pizza from Pizza Hut. I'll splurge and spend the $64 on pizza. My name is King Cobra JFS, and I love
Delicious.
it.
Oh, and speaking of pizza.
Like it's fucking the Holy Grail or something.
For him, it is.
Oh my god, YouTube, this pizza is so fucking good. Nothing like a little bit of soda pop.
Soda pop? Huh.
Nothing like a little bit of soda
In
pop.
Wyoming, do they call it soda pop?
You know what would have made this video better? If they would have had a cash counter adding up every time he puts something
Ching,
on.
ching.
That'd be fucking great.
Ching, ching.
Yeah.
Wash down that delicious pizza. We are live. I'll spend my money how I spend it, dude. No worries on that.
Yeah, shut the fuck up until that's about my money, asshole.
I'm not.
Are you broke already? I don't know. I'd have to go check. I shouldn't be. I also got a new mop for my kitchen and bathroom floors. Got some bleach cleaner, you know. Well, I'm hoping I didn't spend all my YouTube money. Because if I did, then I'm not going to have any for Halloween, which will suck. But that's the hard lesson of life you got to learn. So,
okay.
So, I can always get another batch of wands started real quick. That won't take me long to finish. I tell you what, YouTube, I can foresee a very hot girlfriend in my near-distant future. You know, it's bound to happen.
Wow.
Very hot girl.
It's not going to happen if you keep making videos saying this kind of shit.
But eventually. What up, bro?
I wonder how many times he's gotten catfished.
What are you doing? Making a live video, bro. What are you doing? Homeboy Scotty's tooth is hurting. That's no fun. That's no fun. That's all right. I'll go over and hang out with him here in a bit.
What was that?
You think this is where Von Helton buys his wands from?
Does Von Helton have wands?
He makes
Elder
his own
Scroll.
Elder Scrolls. Tooth hurty.
After I get done. That's so sad. The trolls are trying to prank call me and I'm not even answering it. Ha! Loser.
Dude, you shouldn't admit that they're getting through to calling you. You should act
Got
like
'em.
nobody's calling you.
Got him.
And that's just it. My trolls are some of the biggest pussies on the planet, dude. They won't even use their real fucking phone number. Their pattern has become so predictable. Well, if you donate money to PayPal or through Super Chat, you can pay to do a rap request.
Oh no, he does rap requests? Does he rap?
Apparently, yeah. You know what? I think people have sent in raps that he's done before. No. So,
Ever take a dump standing up? I reckon I haven't. No, at least not recently.
That would be so unpleasant.
Recently,
it would just run down the back of your legs.
Oh no.
Oh, ladies love it. Ladies love it.
I'm on that Cool J.
But it is what it is. No, now that I'm out of money, I'm going to make another batch of wands. That comment just got you banned from my channel. I don't do the live streams for the money. I do it to make my fans happy. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I burned through my...
What percentage would you guess of his viewership is like people laughing at him?
70%.
Wow. You were generous even with that.
No, I think there's 30% of people that think he's cool.
YouTube money so quickly, but it is
He's
what it is.
probably got like 4 or 5 girls.
Yeah, guess what?
watching religious
Dry
videos.
spell comments are going to get you banned, removed.
But he's too
I'll
poor
get
to
my
find out
of-age
from
pussy when I get it. I'm
Oklahoma or
not in a
whatever.
rush to get it, dude. Not going to lie, a beer sounds good right about now, but do I sell chatterbait videos to your female fans? Nope, I do not. I don't sell chatterbait videos at all. Actually, I don't even know the names of scales. I don't keep track of that shit. I just play the damn thing.
I just play the
Just for that $2 donation, I guess. Yeah.
$2 for that bod.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at that boy.
Oh.
Chest looks like a freshly squozen wolf pussy.
Oh, looks like someone slapped tar on his chest.
Couple of curls for the fans. Why not?
Oh, there we go. Pump it, my dude.
I gained a little bit of weight eating some of that fast food, but I don't care.
Dude, you ate like 4 pizzas 4 days in a row.
I don't care.
Hey, if
Cobra
you
women
don't
love
care,
that.
It's up to you, buddy.
That huge snake you got. Well, that's no lie. That's no lie. Chicks like what I got. They see it dangling. They see it dangling in my pants, and they're like, "Ooh, yeah,
yeah."
Way to blow your money, you personage of questionable. Hi, user.
He's banning the fuck out of people now.
There's someone said David Cross got guns. This is David Cross Eyes.
Keep talking shit. When I got the goth chick of my dreams, y'all are gonna be eating your fucking words, going, "Damn, Cobra, your woman is fine."
He's just like imagining this awesome future where he has the hottest woman and everyone's like, "Damn, dude, your woman's fine."
When
as
he's got
fuck."
the goth chick of his dreams, all right, everyone's gonna fucking eat their words. You know how he's gonna get that goth chick of his dreams?
Roofies?
Magic wand.
Oh.
He's gonna cast a love spell.
I was being realistic.
Where the hell'd you meet her? Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope you all have an awesome Friday night. And if you like the live streams and the guitar playing, subscribe for more.
Okay, Dot Executive said Donald Trump got Ivanka, so nothing is impossible. Donald Trump is a fucking...
He didn't get Ivanka. That's his daughter.
I mean, he did
Melania.
get her, right? Yeah. Donald Trump is super rich, so he can have his own daughter if he wants.
No.
He's super rich. He's president of the United States. This guy is not super rich nor president of the United States. He gets $60 pizzas and can't afford them. He can't budget them. Sorry, I meant Melania.
All right, guys, I'm going to plug this thing that I'm doing coming up on Monday here. I'm hosting a quiz on a website called Quizando. I'm doing a pop culture, a 2010 pop culture quiz. So A pop culture quiz on the decade of the 2010s.
Just turned 32 days ago and nothing better to celebrate with than watching DP and drinking a delirium tremens from my last trip to Belgium.
Man, I love delirium.
Thanks for the beer recommendation, Ben. You know your beer. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, Belgian beer is awesome, and thanks for the donation. We're almost at 50% now. You guys are great. But yeah, I'm doing this quiz. I think some of our fans might be interested that are good at trivia because you can win actual money. The buy-in for this quiz is like $1.50-ish. It's in euros, so I don't have the exact conversion, but the buy-in for the quiz is like $1.50, and you'll win minimum 10 euros. Obviously, you'll be able to convert that to dollars, but the website works in euros because it's a European site. They contacted me. They would like us to start hosting quizzes, so I'm going to do the first one this Monday. Who knows, one of these days we might get Billy in there. We'll both host a quiz together. We read the questions. You guys answer. Whoever wins, whoever reigns supreme, takes home the cash prize. It's that easy.
Happy 30th birthday, Mac.
Yes, happy 30th birthday, too.
Oh, man.
All right, what else we got here? Oh, this is a great Wild Bill title for a video. You see it?
The Homo Nomo Club.
Homosexuality has become big business and big politics in the USA. LGBT propaganda is being rammed down the throats of our youngest children.
What?
Bad parents are handing their children over to transvestite drag queens for story hour. The drag queens openly admit that their purpose is to groom the next generation.
No, groom. Well, okay, come on. Groom doesn't always have sexual connotations to it also. We apply it that way, but it's not always... I mean, it really depends on in what manner we're speaking here.
Like there was a video.
Like if I take my dog to be groomed, I'm not taking my dog to so people can have sex with it.
There was a video recently that Mr. Repsion put out about Chris Hansen and someone who was grooming, and he was sponsored.
Who?
He was sponsored by the Man Shave grooming kit.
Who are you talking about?
Chris Hansen's Repsion was talking about Chris Hansen and someone who was grooming. And
who was the person that was grooming? What's their name?
I believe their name is James.
Wow, you went further than I thought you would.
That is to lure them into the sexual perversion lifestyle. Thousands of homosexuals want desperately to escape their hellish lifestyle, and
no, that's not true.
Thousands want to escape their hellish lifestyle, but they're too addicted to the butt sex because God put the pleasurable area inside of your butthole.
I mean, there's plenty of gay people that don't even do butt stuff.
I know.
Either way, but
they're the ones that have no lower extremities.
But there's not. No, that's not true. There's not thousands of them. The only gay people that feel like their lifestyle is hellish are the ones that are also religious and punish themselves for being what they are.
The left are determined to keep them locked into it. So here's the question. Can a homosexual, transsexual ever be saved from that hopeless lifestyle? Well, listen to what R.C. Sproul said about it. He said, "He is intangible and invisible, but his work is more powerful than the most ferocious wind. The Spirit brings order out of chaos and beauty out of ugliness. He can transform a sin-blistered man into a paragon of virtue."
Dude, nothing changes. Like, literally, gay shit's been going on since the beginning of civilization. And your life changes 0%. You act like there's a gay epidemic now, but there's not like this crazy... The openness about being gay has increased, not being gay in of itself.
The ability for someone to be gay safely has increased, and that's good. You don't need people going around violently attacking gay people for having sex. Is that what God wants? He's like, you know what? God doesn't want you to have sex if you're a man and a man, But he does want you to beat the shit out of another man for having sex with another man.
Yeah, there was a time where like having gay bars was illegal, and the cops would come and like bust up gay clubs.
The author of life is also the transformer of life.
Yep. Yeah.
And the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 6:11.
Yeah, that's the most famous example of it.
Yeah, that was where they started to fucking fight back.
Right, right.
And such were some of you, but you were washed, you were sanctified, but you were justified in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ and by the Spirit of God. So, yes, homosexuals have a clear...
How much of Wild Bill's free time do you think he spends thinking about gays having sex with each other?
90,
and he's just like, damn it, I can't believe it.
90% of the time.
Exit path.
The only person who worries so much about homosexuality is somebody who has it on their mind the bulk of their day.
And I think it's like, those damn gays are forcing me to jerk off while thinking about him again. Damn it.
Really want it. The Homo No Mo Club is growing rapidly as men and women successfully escape the same-sex lifestyles because God has set them free. And the godless left is in...
No, God, the belief in God forces them to be ashamed of who they are. And that's why they resist a lifestyle that they naturally have an inclination for.
A tizzy about that. That's why they are targeting our youngest children. It's easy to lead a child astray. Now, I know the LGBT people...
Yeah, religion's been doing it for centuries.
...are the current darlings of the left, and nobody dares to speak a word against them. But that is not what God says. The Christians of America have a...
Yeah, the Vigilant Christian is a perfect example. Skeptical Jesus just pointed it out in the fan chat there. The Vigilant Christian is a perfect example of this. He hates himself for who he really is. You know, he likes to party. He likes to have orgies. He thinks maybe he might like to do gay stuff, but he doesn't do any of that, and he hates himself, which probably leads to more drug use and more drinking.
Yeah.
The self-loathing, the like trying to forget who he is and escape his troubles by getting wasted. I think that's definitely happening.
It perpetuates his
and he got
his
kicked
sin.
out. He got kicked out of his Christian rehab for doing roids, which is...
Well, he said he was ready to leave because they weren't Christian enough.
That's a cop-out.
Yo.
That's a fucking cop-out. He was doing roids. Dude, you got to stop doing... Roids are not good for you, man.
They're not good for you.
No.
Don't do steroids.
If roids were perfectly safe, everybody would take them. We'd all be like super strong, crazy, like fit motherfuckers.
They're not that bad for you.
They're pretty bad for you. They've caused all sorts of degenerative diseases and cancer. If you just look up Lyle Elzado, that's all you need to know.
You think he abused them?
Pretty much any use to get to the point of being a super athlete is abuse.
Solemn duty to bring the message of the cross.
The boy Kevin Nash used steroids like crazy. He's doing just fine.
Of hope to the LGBT people, whether they want to hear it or not.
More studies on this.
Just because there's a few people that use steroids that are still alive doesn't mean shit.
There's only one cure for homosexuality, and that is a complete transformation of the heart by the work of the Holy Spirit. The enemies of God accuse us of trying to pray the gay away. Well, yeah, prayer is a powerful tool for changing lives.
No, it's not. If it was, you'd get everything you want. Have you ever noticed how you don't get everything you pray for?
Let's put it this way.
There's a reason why.
If prayer was a powerful tool for changing lives, the Vigilant Christian Mario wouldn't be struggling every fucking time he thinks about a guy's dick. He thinks about a guy's dick. He goes and buys a prostitute to have sex with that prostitute woman to keep his mind off the guy's dick. He goes and buys cocaine to snort his mind off the guy's dick. If he would just settle down with a nice young boy instead of having to send pictures of their dicks to other girls to distract him from the fact that that's the only reason he can look at dicks because he's only using them to get orgies with other girls. Come on, man. Just let this guy...
I think he legit likes girls, too.
Maybe.
I think he was pretty honest. I believe what he said.
I don't know.
No, I honestly do believe that he probably has had gay thoughts. Maybe he hasn't acted on them. And, I mean, there are people who are easily bisexual that are just as into both.
I think as
genders.
a Christian bullshitter, he knows exactly how much he can get away with people, and they'll forgive him for having orgy sex and doing drugs. They'll forgive him for all that, but they won't forgive him for fucking boys.
I think they would. I think it's equal to them.
The scriptures are a powerful light to their path to show them how to.
Page or whatever from his youth group by letting him watch like X-Files and non-Christian movies with him, and they would have little late night parties and stuff, private parties. That was questionable shit right there.
Everyone, please like the stream, if you could, please.
Everybody like the stream right now, or else I'm going to take off this mask, and you don't want to see my hideous face.
Live in obedience to God and to help them understand why their life is the way it is. This is why the enemies of God are trying so desperately to remove all knowledge of God from the American people.
What? That would be impossible even if they were trying, unless they would have to do some seriously fascist shit to get rid of religion in the United States.
I want them to get rid of religion, but I don't want people to forget about it. I want people to know
Then
you
you can't have both.
Well, I know they know damn well why it exists as a control tool.
People will come up with new. If we made religion illegal and totally eliminated religion would still pop up. People would still make up new religions.
I don't want it to be illegal. I want the psychology and education of why religion exists, and the brainwashing of religion is so powerful. We need to teach in school why religion is a fucking a trap.
Religion seems to be a natural thing that human beings just come up with. We have all of these totally separate cultures that had very little interaction, but they've all kind of seemed to create a religion of some sort.
And this is why, because there's questions in this universe that we ask ourselves, and people want answers, whether they're right or wrong. Religion was the answer to these questions.
Yeah, before we really started having answers to things like, when they saw the sun rising and the sun setting, and they didn't understand how any of that worked, that we were on a planet that was, spinning and going around a star at the same time. Yeah, they just came up with easy explanations for things that didn't take a lot of thought.
Yeah.
Someone whose magic made that happen, basically. Yeah.
And that's why they exist throughout civilizations and history, because people asked the same questions and they had to find some sort of answer, and the greatest answer was magic. And that's why it exists. But now we have better answers for that. But people
tide
aren't willing.
Goes in, tide comes out. Never a miscommunication.
No,
that's what Bill O'Reilly said to David Silverman.
This is why they're tearing down crosses and Ten Commandments monuments. They're desperate to keep homosexuals and others from hearing the life-changing message of Jesus Christ, and this is why Christian men and women must come out from behind the church doors to bring the message of the cross to hopeless people who are on the road to hell. We need to encourage these poor people to turn from their rebellion against God and to believe and embrace the Son of God, to become members of the Homo No Mo Club. This is Wild Bill for America, contending for the faith. Thanks for watching, and America bless God again.
He always has that little smirk on his face when he says that. He thinks that's such a clever line.
So clever.
Here's I wanted to play this because I love this exchange between Bill O'Reilly and David Silverman from back in the day on the
segment tonight, just before Christmas, an
O'Reilly
atheist
Factor.
group purchased a giant sign outside the Lincoln Tunnel here in New York City that said belief in Jesus as God is, quote, a myth. Then just last weekend, another sign appeared, this one in Huntsville, Alabama. The message says this about religion: you know they're all scams, picturing Christian, Jewish, and Islamic.
Yeah, these were billboards that went up, like 7-8 years
symbols
ago.
on the sign. So what's going on? With us now, David Silverman, president of the American Atheist Group, which is responsible for both billboards. So why the insults?
Well, they're not insults. They're truths.
Wait. We just heard Nancy Pelosi said that it's pay as you go. So let's try to get into the truth.
This isn't about pay as you go. This is about telling the truth. Now, if people get offended because we're saying what we believe,
no.
That's not us insulting.
Let's just be regular guys instead of I'm a Catholic, you're atheist. We're just regular guys now, okay? You say something's a scam.
Yep.
On a sign. And
I don't know how anyone can be Catholic. And it's one of the largest religions in the world.
Were you raised Catholic or just went to
Yes.
Catholic school?
I was raised Catholic. I mean, there's a thing known as cafeteria Catholics, basically meaning like you were raised Catholic, because there's like a culture around Catholicism too.
Yeah.
And there are certain ethnicities that are traditionally Catholic.
Yeah.
And a cafeteria Catholic is someone who was raised Catholic, like your whole family's Catholic, you identify as Catholic, but you pick and choose what you like from Catholicism and you do that. Like, you're like, oh, you know, I agree abortion is wrong, but I also think birth control is okay, and that gives us less abortions. Like, technically, if you're actually Catholic, you have to be both anti-abortion and anti-birth control.
Is that still a thing?
Yes.
I thought the Pope changed that.
No. That has not been changed.
Okay. There was a whole bunch of things the Pope changed like over the last 5 years.
Yeah, I know. That would be a huge deal. They do not. The one thing that they're doing recently is they're allowing priests to get married, which I think is. I never thought I'd ever see that, but people have been saying that forever. But no, the Pope has not given the green light to birth control. Divorce is still forbidden in Catholicism too. So there's all kinds of shit that's like forbidden that's normal to most people. Yeah, so if there's a couple that are both Catholic and they get like a legal divorce in the eyes of the church, technically they're still married. Yeah.
Then you come in here where millions of people are watching you and say that's not an insult. What does the word scam mean to you?
Scam means it's deliberately misleading people. And
that's not an insult?
It's not an insult to the people. The people are just following.
It's not an insult to the people?
It's a statement to the people who are following the religion. And really, it's attacking the...
If you've ever been to the Vatican and see the wealth that people live in the Vatican, it's a scam, because the fucking money that normal people and poor people put into a collection plate at their local church, that money gets funneled into the Vatican. A lot of that shit, I mean, it all goes somewhere. It's all owned by the same organization.
They buy people properties.
Are in the pews.
All right.
Wait a second.
Wait. Now, I'm stick with the insult, because this is certainly an insult in my opinion, and I know I'm not the smartest guy in town, but okay, so religion is a scam, but it's not the people's fault. They've just been lured in.
That's right.
Whose fault is it?
It's the leaders of the religion.
The leaders.
Of course.
All right.
Wait. You're telling me that something is a scam and it's not the fault of the people being scammed?
It's the scammers.
The scammers? It's their fault?
Yeah, he sounds so perplexed by that.
You're telling me this the scammers? You're
This is
telling
not
me it's
brain-
Ben and Billy, hosts
The
of
Pope,
Drunken
absolutely
Peasants
right.
scams?
This is not brain surgery, and this is not world news. Everybody knows religion is a scam. The only news here.
Everybody knows. I don't know, Mr.
Yes,
Silverman.
you do.
No, I don't.
You're
I got to
sitting
tell
here-
you.
You sit here and you're skeptical every day, and then you go to church and you get on your knees and you pray to an invisible man in the sky.
Invisible
and you
man
don't
in the
think
sky.
That's a scam?
No, I don't.
You look
you know,
at a
and I'll tell you
statue of
why.
a man that was
You know,
built by a man.
I'll tell you why it's not a scam, in my opinion.
'Cause
All
I'm
right?
part of the scam.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. Never miscommunicate.
Yeah, that's how he knows. Tide goes in, tide comes out.
You can't explain that. You can explain.
Yes, we can. The moon controls the tides. The gravity from the moon makes the tides happen. I like how he says it like you can't explain that. We've had this explanation probably. Yeah, we've known this before human beings went into space and shit. Like we've known this for a long time.
Why the tide goes in?
Tide goes in, tide goes
See, the
out.
water, the tide comes in and it goes out, Mr. Silverman.
Maybe
it
it's
always comes
Thor
in
on top of
and it
Mount
goes out.
Olympus who's making the tides go in and out.
No, but you can't explain
a scam and
that.
a myth of the same. The
You can't
myth
explain
and
it.
religion are the same.
He was so good at arguing with people about atheism. It sucks that he got Me Too'd and taken down.
It doesn't matter if I can explain it.
It doesn't?
That doesn't mean that an invisible magic man in the sky is doing it.
And you're free to believe that. But when you insult...
We're not
All right.
insulting. Look, there are thousands
You're
of billboards.
calling religion a
Listen,
scam and a myth.
It is a scam and it is a myth, but that's a statement of fact. If you get insulted
It is
by
not a statement of fact.
Of course it's
a statement of
fact.
belief.
It's an invisible man in
No,
the sky.
that's what you believe.
This
it's not
country,
a fact.
This country is filled with billboards attacking atheists, and this country has several
All
billboards.
right. Show me, tell me where there's one attacking it.
Just go all up and down the New Jersey Turnpike, and you'll see that we're going to hell, we're going to burn, hell is real.
I've
we're
never
going to be
seen
God.
one like that.
Oh, you
Can
haven't
you tell
been?
me what exit
Never
it is? I'd
seen
like to go
that.
see it.
8A, go ahead.
All right, and
you
who
can see
bought that?
It doesn't matter. The point is they're allowed to say what they want to say. And we're allowed
so
to
are
say
you.
what we're allowed to say.
Okay. So what good does it do the atheist community in the United States, which according to a Pew Religious Center is about 1%, 1.6% of the America? What good does it do you?
That's so sad. I think people lie about it too, though. I think people are conditioned to lie about being religious when they're not.
To insult.
That's where the whole cafeteria Catholic shit comes from. It's like, how do you say you're Catholic when you don't agree with about half of the stuff Catholicism stands for? And then you're all just going to turn a blind eye to all the abuse that's been going on because of the Catholic Church. The aiding and abetting of all this abuse that's been going on for centuries now.
80% of the American people by saying they're too stupid to know what they're doing.
We didn't say stupid.
No, but if you say that the people are duped and I can't possibly believe
Gullible,
it,
that's the
you know,
word.
you're calling me a moron.
I'm not calling you a moron.
Yes, you are.
It's the great.
I'll call you a moron. Seriously.
Biggest scam in the history of the world.
And then I fall for it.
And you fell for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm an idiot.
No, I didn't say that.
Well,
man.
then how can...
Yeah. And it's weird, like, here on this show, I'll call Catholic, like, if you're Catholic, you're a moron. Because, yeah, okay, now they have this pope that's kind of a more liberal kind of pope, but he'll die eventually and a new one will come in. A more conservative will come in eventually. There's... just like we were talking about earlier, how Saudi Arabia is stuck centuries behind. In many ways, the Catholic Church is centuries in the past.
We're centuries in the past as a country.
I don't think that it makes sense at all to be both anti-abortion and anti-birth control. If you want less fucking abortions, you should be like handing out birth control like it's fucking chiclets to people.
Chiclets should just have birth control in them.
Yeah, whatever.
You should be able to chew a chiclet and use the gum as a condom.
Okay.
Wrap the gum over your dang dang.
We should just make food to sterilize people.
It says in 2014, there was a general social survey that reported 21% of Americans had no religion, with 3% being atheist and 5% being agnostic.
Yeah, here's the problem with that. Atheist, you can be both. You can be an agnostic atheist, and you can be a Gnostic atheist. Agnostic atheist means I don't believe in God. That's the atheist part. And the agnostic part is, but I don't claim to know whether or not. So there's belief and then there's knowledge. So the Gnostic agnostic part is knowledge based. Like I know, so a Gnostic atheist would say, I don't believe in God and that I know that God doesn't exist. An agnostic atheist would say, I don't believe in God, but I don't know for sure if God doesn't exist. So I'm an agnostic atheist.
I'm an anasal atheist.
You're an anasal? You're an anal atheist?
A nasal.
I know for sure God
very
doesn't
nasally
exist.
person.
These are for this segment. Was
If it's a
atheists
fact that
attacking
there-
religious
No, no.
people in public.
If it's a fact, according to you, that there is no God, then I'd have to be a moron to believe in a God. I'd have to be stupid.
Well, we want you to think about that. And our position is that the churches are filled with atheists. Our position is that the churches are filled with people who know it's a myth, who know
why
it's a
do they
scam.
go to church?
We don't know.
Because they don't want to piss off their grandmama.
Right, exactly. There's cultural pressures and societal pressures to at least pretend that you're not atheist.
I love my grandmama. She's a Christian. I've gone to church a couple times for her.
Anyone, yeah, I've been to church multiple times for family shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I was indoctrinated. I had to get first communion. You know, I was in the first grade. I'm too young to decide to make, like, a mature, informed decision whether or not I'm a part of this religion. I was already part of it. I was baptized as an infant.
Yeah. They give free donuts away at church sometimes. That's reason enough to go to church if you're an atheist.
Well,
you don't know. You don't know why it is.
Bill, the whole point is that there's a lot of familial and social pressure keeping people into church. But that's a good question.
What
Why?
good does it
They're
do?
writing checks and they know it's a scam.
What good
They're on their knees and they know it's a
okay.
scam.
They're on their knees.
Look, if you think that people go in to church and they know that this is a scam and they write money to it, if you believe that, you're a loon. Okay? There you go.
Now, I didn't
All right,
insult
now-
you, but you
no.
just insulted me.
I just said
You just called me a loon, and in your
I
teaser you said we're assaulting believers in public.
The word if you believe that, you're a loon. What good does it do 2% of the population to attack and insult 80%? It's not going to help your cause.
We're not attacking and insulting the 80%. We're
not.
luring the atheists out of the pews.
You're luring them out.
We are. We're telling them that this is not a 1% or a 2%.
So they're going to see a sign.
There was a movement in Ireland to get people to be honest about their religion when they were doing a census there, because a lot of people just say I'm Catholic, but it's just like there's atheist Jews out there. They'll say they're Jewish, but they don't believe in the religion.
Yeah.
Like Howard Bloom's like that. Howard Bloom is an atheist, but he'll say he's Jewish, but he doesn't believe in the religion. He's just part of the culture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. So in Ireland, most people are Catholic because they're part of that culture of Catholicism, but they're still atheists. They don't actually believe in the God part of it. So I remember seeing a thing about how people are being encouraged to say, like people in Ireland, to not say that they're Catholic unless they actually believe in Catholicism. Let's see. Here's Han Velton.
Did you get my crazy people video I sent you from my hotel room when I was dressed up in the dress?
Oh, God. Let's make this about me now.
Well, it's way more entertaining than Vaughn Helton. Shit.
Of course you think it is.
Okay, we'll watch Vaughn Helton.
You're welcome.
All you have to do is...
You know, as I was perusing the internet, obviously the idea that Vaughn Helton is a racist pops up. And so I got a hold of one of them and I said, so I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. I know some women that are pretty strong-willed, and if you can convince them that I'm a racist, I might actually capitulate and let you win, even though I'm not a racist at all by any stretch. I'll capitulate, I'll let you win. How's that sound? He said, that sounds great. I said, all right. Now, you got to understand, these are pretty strong-willed women. They got a mind of their own. I don't think you're going to be able to convince them. Oh, I can convince them, yeah. You're a racist, even though I've dated every type of woman you can think of. But, you know, oh, yeah, you're racist, you're evil, you're this, you're that, and just on and on and on. You know how they do. And I said, well, now, these women are pretty strong-willed. I don't know if you can convince them. I mean, you know, their mind's pretty made up when it's made up. And, oh, I'll convince them. I know you're racist to the core. You just got to be. I said, all right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to hook you up with these women. And you try to convince them that I'm racist, okay? He's like, okay. I said, you ready? Okay. He's like, yeah, man. I said, all right, here we go. These are the women I hooked him up with.
Oh, you hooked him up with video game women?
Nice. He's like, I can't be racist. I have a blonde-haired black woman as my main Skyrim character.
Let's see, I've had these women following me around in Skyrim for, let's see, I don't know, I guess, well, close to 10 years now, I guess.
I can't be racist. I have a harem of black women slaves in Skyrim.
We got a Native American here, so-called red woman. 2 mixed and 2 black, and you know, but hey, you know, yeah, you know, now
is he
if
really
convince
telling the world that he's not racist because he has black Skyrim characters?
Yes.
Is that by design racist? I don't.
And did he just call the Native woman red girl or whatever?
He did say red girl, I believe.
These women and I'm racist, I guess by God I should capitulate.
I'm glad that he has the full armored lesbian Rosie O'Donnell character too to show that he's not anti-LGBT BBQ.
Now of course I started out
anti-BBW
with Nikita and Kimberly, which were white girls, but you know I've also had these as well as backups, and then eventually they became front runners.
Only the women of color are his backups. They're not his main account.
To his harem.
Fucking racist.
You think they all have horse
Once I made some tweaks to their stats, you know, but yeah, I mean, you know, it cracks me up, you know.
He's got Rosie O'Donnell, Beyonce, Shakira, Storm.
Rosie O'Donnell on the right.
Yeah, Storm, and then I don't know, is that Iman? Who's the
Iman? Really? David Bowie's wife?
Yeah.
When they're absolutely baseless, And let me point out something, folks. I mean, if they're not telling the truth about me being a racist, well, what else are they lying about, right?
Hold on. They're not lying. If just because you have some women of color as your backup Skyrim accounts doesn't absolve you of these. It doesn't make people lie.
What else are they lying about? Obviously, I'm not racist. I have 3 women of color on my Skyrim.
What the fuck? Doesn't make sense at all. So now he's going to take the fact that he has women of color as Skyrim backup accounts to now tell them that anybody else accusing him of anything is lying as well. These women of color Skyrim accounts that he has absolves him of every accusation in the history of his existence. Is that what he's going for here? Is that where he's heading?
The account, yeah, the accounts he probably made too overnight just to prove this guy wrong.
He said they were 10 years old. Okay, he said they were 10 years old. He's been playing these roles for 10 years. Skyrim
10
came
years,
out in
10
what,
hours.
2011. Your boy's had him since 2011.
What's that? How's that saying go? Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see, or something like that.
Oh no! Hold on. Oh no!
Was it a shark?
I thought it was gonna be loud, and it came out like it felt like I was pouring some soup. So, I think
was it a little wet though? A little short?
There was a stink tickle. Yeah, there was a little tickle, a little drip. I thought it was gonna be a big loud fart, and it just felt like I spilled some soup.
It's something to that effect. Probably pretty good words to live by. Besides, if I was racist, I think it would come out a long time ago. But I've had several people on the internet try to accuse me of being racist, and it's never worked yet because I'm not. Simple as that. But by golly, they try. Oh, do they try?
Boy, do they try, but I'm not racist because I got put woman of color as my Skyrim backup account. This is nuts. That is absolutely fucking nuts that he would claim that as his reason for not being racist.
Honestly though, with all the videos you've seen of him, has he ever really come across racist?
Definitely has some bias against Muslim people, but
there is that. Yeah,
that was something I've seen, and I wouldn't necessarily accuse him of being racist up until him defending himself against racism was the fact that he owns some black women backup Skyrim accounts. Now I'm questioning. That didn't convince me of anything. It only made me worry about what the hell he's hiding from us.
They try like hell, but yeah, it doesn't work. Never worked. Ain't gonna work now. But yeah, just in case you think you can convince them women that I'm a racist, then I guess you'll win. Oh,
he's got that little
all these haters on the internet, man. What can you do? If you ain't got haters, though, you're probably not telling the truth, huh? I mean, think about it.
Huh?
All these people that are out here lying about, your religious belief, your the shape of the earth, and all this, all these lies. Where's their opposition? Where's their haters? Yeah, see, they ain't got any because they're not spreading the truth. They're spreading lies. If you want to find somebody that's truly telling you the truth, all you got to do is look to see who's got the most haters, and that's probably the one telling you the truth. 9 times out of 10. Now, there's exceptions to that.
So maybe
but generally speaking, if you want to find out the person that's telling you the absolute truth, just look to see how many haters they got. Because I've looked at people that talk about the same shit that I talk about. Conspiracy, religion, that sort of thing. Ain't got near the haters I got. Not even close. Well, Vaughn, are you saying that these people are liars? Yeah, to an extent. Because if they were telling you the real truth, they would have tons of haters trying to get them off the internet, trying to destroy their family.
If they were telling the truth, people would hate them too. But no, they only hate me because I'm telling the truth. That's the only reason they hate me. Not because I'm an ignorant old fucking son of a bitch that eats sausage fingers, talks shit, and complains about my wife leaving me, and tries to creep on younger women all the time whenever I see them in my Skype chats. That's nothing to do with anything else. And every time I get in trouble, I just go in and play with my Hot Wheels. This is the truth.
Grandpa Irv is in the chat. right now.
Grandpa Irv.
Hey, everyone, if you're watching right now and you haven't already liked the stream, please do so. And make sure you're subscribed because people get unsubscribed. I noticed that one of my other channels was unsubscribed to this channel recently, so you should check that out. Also, big announcements on the 15th, the return of Spin Till You Spew. We're going to have a qualifying match for the World Championship, so the #1 contender match. And it will involve Jeff Holiday and the guys from Poisoning the Well. You don't want to miss that. And then also we're going to do Actual Mania once again.
Actual Mania.
Who's going to? I got a lot of positive response on the last Actual Mania, so we're gonna try it again.
People liked it.
Yeah. So now's a good time to become a patron, and also now's a good time to send in your bats. Also, dude. Now's the best time to replace Chrome with the Brave browser.
Do it.
Chrome is holding you back. It's collecting a lot of your data for Google. Brave doesn't do any of that stuff. And it gives you if you get the mobile version of Brave, it gives you all of the features of YouTube Premium without having to pay them. So download it and use our link because Brave rewards us.
And happy Halloween, motherfuckers!
Folks, my haters tried to destroy my family, tried to destroy my children, tried to get my children taken away from me, drove my wife insane, tried to get me in trouble with the FBI and CIA. Actually, they tried to get them to come out here and kill me.
No, they didn't.
That kind of hate can only be born.
I got a little, it was stinky.
Oh my God, he just farted. Dude,
they're seeping out.
There's no like fabric filter.
Nope.
It just like seeps out like where his legs are.
This is like a Lucky Strike cigarette, man. No filter. Oh!
Yeah, dude. Dude, there was a point where you stood up and I think I saw a ball sack too.
Really? Little stink balls?
Yeah, so I don't want you to be careful.
I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It smells like raw butthole. I should not eat that Chipotle.
Out of somebody that's trying to tell you the truth. Otherwise I wouldn't have haters like that, man. My haters are devoted. Some of my haters go back 15 years, folks. 15 years. That's a long time to be hating on somebody. All right, so obviously my haters are dedicated. Now, why would my haters be dedicated if all I'm telling is a bunch of bullshit? They wouldn't.
I don't think we're gonna make the you poop though. Because we're not even halfway there.
Because when I stood up with this diaper, I don't think it's gonna hold any of the poop.
Oh God, you're gonna have to clean up the chair and shit.
What? That's not fair.
What if it's your poo poo?
But
I'm not cleaning up your poo poo.
You're the one that put it in the title to advertise.
I just put you in a diaper. We've already delivered on that.
So if you want to know who's telling you the truth and has consistently told you the truth from day one, that would be me. Because ain't nobody on YouTube got more haters than I do. Nobody. We've even got a man on YouTube called Lord Stephen Christ. He actually believes he's Jesus Christ reincarnated.
He's fucking insane.
He doesn't have near the haters I do. Not even close.
I think he's in prison now, so I think he's got some haters out there.
And yet he thinks he's a fucking messiah, for fuck's sake. So that should tell you something. Where's all his hate?
Is there somebody as cringy as Egghead we could have go up in Actual Mania?
For
the king of cringe, the cringerweight champion.
Yeah, the
cringerweight champion.
Dude, yes. There's a lot of those out there.
Who's a good opponent? Because I think Egghead's got to be in the cringerweight championship. Who's a good opponent? That's a question we got to ask right now. People watching at home, leave us in the comments. If you're not watching live, who's a good opponent to go toe-to-toe with Egghead for the cringerweight championship?
I have a good one.
You got an idea?
Yeah, do you want me to show them to you?
I swear to God, if you just put me on big screen, I'm going to kick your ass. With a diaper on.
Damn it. You ruined it. You ruined it, man.
I didn't ruin it.
You ruined my shit, dude.
I saved.
Fuck you, man.
I saved myself from
getting
owned.
Ow, 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 ow.
Another thing we got to do Saturday, there's a video of G-Man recording a rap. And it's pretty fucking terrible. It's like crazy people meet cringe rap.
So I do have someone, though, that could contend with Egghead for cringiness. Actually, though.
Who dat?
I really do.
Who dat?
It's this person right here. It's sped up. It's this Asian boy here.
Is that a sex doll?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
what I'm guessing. Did he get himself a white dude thing?
Oh man.
Man. This is how mail order brides are shipped.
We're all stars now. And the dope show.
He had to blur it out. He's too weak to lift it.
I love it.
It probably only weighed. I looked it up because he said how many kilos it weighed, and it was only like 50. No, it was like 35, 40 pounds or something. So he can't even lift that.
Does anybody in the Seattle area have a sex doll I can borrow for a YouTube video? I'd ask my friend Onision, but I don't think it's okay anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think we're cool enough.
So he covered it up so he could show everybody what it looked like. But,
Cute.
yeah.
I want one of these. Someone buy me one of these right now
Gross.
overnight so I can be in a YouTube video with it.
Gross.
What? It's for the culture.
We're gonna do a JLP marathon right quick.
I have to tell you, I was very, very disappointed when you were not re-elected. I thought that you would be, and it takes a lot to get me angry, but I became a little angry in that there were aspects of the Republican Party who tried to prevent you from being re-elected. Can you help me and others to understand why would they do that?
Well, there is a such thing as a party elite and a party establishment, and the fact that you had the first black Republican member of Congress from the floor since Reconstruction, and Republicans in the state House and Senate, and a Republican governor would agree to redistrict me out of the district that I won. That was a clear indicator. And then, of course, I was the #1 target for the Democrat Party, which let me know that I was effective.
We should show some actual very interesting JLP content. Shit that a lot of people watching right now probably have never seen. How about that?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Jesse Peterson from 1991.
Men have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. Stand up.
Oh my God.
Stand up. Stand up.
Jesse Peterson singing his own intro song.
Is that him?
It's gotta be.
There he is. Look how young he is, dude.
It's gotta be him.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank
Done a
you.
good job.
I
welcome
like
to
that
the program.
there's
My
one
name
white
is
guy
Jesse
here that
Peterson.
Looks like a chomo.
And
Why he look
for
like
those
he
that
touched the bad place? Why he look
might
like that?
not be familiar with what we're doing, I am the founder and president of a
Are they not allowed
national
to look at the
organization
camera?
called Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. And the purpose of Bond is to rebuild the family by rebuilding the man. Nothing is going to change until the man come to.
What is a man? What is a man? What is a man? What is a man?
What is a man?
His proper state of being. It's evidence to me now, and I hope to other people. So what we're doing is trying to get men to see what went wrong in their lives, how did they fall away from grace, so that they can overcome it and be what they're supposed to be here in life. Tonight we're talking to the Israelites.
It's the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Israelite.
Yeah.
They're like regular Israel.
I'm going to let them tell you who they are and what they're about. Who am I directing my questions? Is it to you tonight?
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is Priest Yohannaga. I'm a priest of the Israeli School of Universal Practice.
By the way, the clothing that these guys wear is insane. Look at this. Look at the purple fringe and the like green denim. What?
This is from the Rapper's Delight video.
Knowledge based out of 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Our elders and high priests are Masha, Arya, Yaiquab, Yeshaya, Shah, and Kazak.
Okay.
And to my left is priest Ka'ariya.
How you doing?
And to my right is
These are the
Barak
Black
Ya'ap.
Power
Dude,
Rangers.
they look like Klingons.
Yeah.
Seriously, they're almost dressed like Klingons.
Okay.
They're
Look at
cool
them.
as fuck, dude.
Kopla!
They look cool as fuck. They look cool
I wouldn't
as
fuck with them.
I would.
Appreciate you guys coming on, especially at such a short notice.
You guys coming on.
What are the Israelites?
Okay, the Israelites, what we're teaching, Jesse, is our nationality according to the Bible. You can see the 12 tribes on the side here: the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Seminole Indians, North American Indians, Chileans.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
See, he's going to claim that his people were originally from Jerusalem, and they ran to Africa, and then they became slaves in Africa. But they're not originally from Africa; they're from Israel, like ancient Israel.
Brazilians, Argentinians, Mexicans, Panamanians of Negroid and Indian descent make up the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. And so what we're doing is we go out and we teach our people according to the Bible who they are.
And when you say our people, who are you talking about?
As I just stated,
do you mean black people or
well, of Negroid and Indian descent?
Oh,
those
I see.
12 tribes.
That group of people there.
Right. Of
I see.
Negroid
Okay.
and Indian descent.
All right. And you said that you are a priest.
Right.
Is that right?
Right.
How did you become a priest?
Okay, well, at the Israeli School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you take a series of 3 tests. Okay.
A series of 3 tests.
You can tell he's a.
It's a series of 3 tests. You take 3 tests. Could have said 3 tests.
Yeah, or
Could
a
have said a series of tests.
Yeah, a series
Would have made
of
it
tests.
sound more
A series of 3
illustrious
tests.
if it was a series of tests.
Now it's just you're overcomplicating.
Yeah,
things.
a series of 3 tests. Okay, this
series of
sounds
3
like
tests.
a series to me. It sounds
It's
like
a
3
series of 3
tests.
tests.
And through that period of time, you're being taught and educated on the scriptures, all of the ancient history.
Oh man, there's a minute here where they just keep on bringing up the Bible. I saw them in downtown Bellevue in front of the mall there. I'm like, they're just bitching to white people at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, white people and Asian people, that's all you're going to see at the Bellevue Mall.
You gotta find
Bibliography, geography, anthropological facts, and so you're brought up onto a priestly and scholarly level. If you pass these 3 tests, you are given the rank of a priest.
How do they know when you passed the test?
Because these are knowledgeable men. They made up the test. So
do you take a written test or
yes,
oral?
you take a written and an oral test.
And when you get the point that the grade that they expect you to get, that's how you become a priest.
Right.
He seems quicker.
Yeah, he is quicker. He probably got hit in the head at some point.
When they feel sufficient.
You know, Jesse Lee Peterson did literally work on a plantation as a kid under Jim Crow laws. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Then you're made a priest.
Let me ask this. What were you doing in your life before this?
Well, like any other young black man, I was running around here believing that I was an African American, believing that I was black, believing that I had no future or no history, and that my people was doomed to slavery and oppression.
And why were you believing those things?
Because this is what I...
All right. So this goes on for a while, and it's a shit show.
Why do you believe in those things?
Lady
So-
Madonna. Yeah.
So when you become a priest, you wear a bunch of Ultimate Warrior tassels on you?
Yeah. They look pretty badass. Like if they showed up in an episode of Sons of Anarchy on some motorcycles, I'd expect them to be the big bad guys for the season. Oh shit.
Max says if I take 1 hour to cook a batch of cookies and Cookie Monster has 15 ovens, working 24 hours a day,
See,
every
he's doing
day
the
for
cookies
5
thing.
years,
He's
how
doing the
long does
cookies.
it take Cookie Monster to make 6 million batches of cookies?
You hear this shit?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe
That's
this
a good
guy
question.
should first egghead.
Certainly, oh no.
How does it a good
It doesn't
question
really
if you
sound
don't know?
correct
The
to me.
question
Wait.
only exists for you to be fucking anti-Semitic. That's the only reason the question exists. There's no real answer here.
Yeah, cookies, things you put in ovens. That's why he says that.
Yeah, you're just using this as a way to make fucking cheap jokes about the Holocaust.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a good question, and you're not a good fucking human Fuentes.
A second. Takes
That's
1
to
hour.
show how small Fuentes is. That's a fucking Yeti microphone
Yeah,
next to him.
yep.
It looks like it's half the size of his damn body. Those things aren't that big. He's a rat. He's a minuscule rat.
Batch of cookies, and you have 15 ovens, probably in 4 different kitchens, right? Doing 24 hours a day, every day for 5 years. How long would it take you to make $6 million? I don't know. It certainly wouldn't be 5 years, right? The math doesn't seem to add up there. The math doesn't quite seem to add up there. I don't think you'd result in 6 million. Maybe 200 to 300,000 cookies. And I think the Red Cookie Association said something like that. Probably 200 to 300,000 cookies baked. Probably. And in addition, you know, in this hypothetical, I imagine that if you took aerial photographs over the kitchens, you would need to see certain smokestacks to release the smoke from baking the cookies.
How does he get... I mean, like, people have been shut down on YouTube for way less than this, right?
I mean...
It's pretty crazy. It's just because he speaks in his little Nazi code.
I saw Jojo Rabbit last night. It's a really good movie. It's really cute. Everybody
And
should watch it.
the smokestacks would project certain shadows, but I guess they're not visible in the aerial photographs taken over the kitchens. Moreover, if you look at the soil texture, it's really not deep enough for mass cookie storage under.
He's talking about mass graves now.
He's talking about mass graves in the Holocaust. And 6 million cookies are...
Cookies are Jews because they go into ovens.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
And this is him talking about denying the Holocaust using cookies as a euphemism for Jewish people.
Yes.
It's and he smiles the whole way through.
Underground. And so there's a lot of things. You know, in the cookie kitchen, they say that the ovens are wooden and they have windows on them and they're not totally secure. And the ovens that they use... They actually did sort of an...
while saying it's probably more like 200 to 300,000. He's like, oh, it's probably only 200 to 300,000 Jews killed. And smiles while he says that.
Ad hoc use of that particular kind of oven, even though they made a perfectly good design for ovens for a different purpose, for delousing. I mean, you know, for something else. So none of it really adds up. I don't know. It just kind of doesn't really make sense, this crazy cookie analogy.
He's Catholic
you have to really,
too.
you have to be, that's sort of an esoteric story. That's from Cookie Right. You wouldn't understand that if you're just sort of past.
I'm pretty sure he would be excommunicated from the Catholic Church for being someone who is in favor of ethnic cleansing like this.
Now, he's not actually in favor of ethnic cleansing, is he? He's just denying. He's denying the depths. Of
No. He wants. Well, I mean, yeah, he is a denier. He's saying it couldn't
he's
have
a
possibly.
Holocaust denier. He's not saying bring on another. He's not saying let's make it 6 million, right? That's not what he's saying.
He said all but that.
Well, he's saying a whole lot, but we're not going to put words in his mouth. If he's going to
I've heard him talk a lot.
Okay, if he's going to pussyfoot around how many Jewish people were killed in the Holocaust in a fucking way where he can smile and be cutesy and laugh about cookies in an oven, we'll call him out for that. If there's videos of him saying that more Jewish people should be murdered, however analogy, if he says, it's time to bake more cookies, if there's videos of that, let's bring that into play. But this is bad enough on its own.
Through if you're just a normie. So 6 million cookies, I don't buy it. That's all irony. I'm an irony bro. That's all irony. I love and respect everyone. Everything that the government says is true.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that I'm not going to have to smell poop in this room.
You don't know that.
We only have about 15 to 20 minutes left. And then we have to go do this fucking movie.
We gotta go do the movie. But I might poop myself in the next 15 or 20 minutes. Like, without the goal. I don't know, man. This Chipotle is kicking up. I had a couple stink farts. I got the burps.
Stink farts.
It's all really
Is there,
gross.
as opposed to unstink farts, non-stink farts?
Yeah, every once in a while, you got a nice clean one.
No, you know what? Because I have this weird stomach issue, my farts usually do not stink.
Oh my God, you're so conceited.
No,
He thinks
I'm
his shit don't
surprised.
stink.
No, my shit does stink, but my farts not normally.
Not your normal
And
farts.
part of that problem is that I can't belch because I have Barrett's esophagus. So if I feel gassy, I can't burp it out like most people. It has to go all the way through my digestive system.
Everybody wondering if I have a diaper on. Yes, I have a diaper on. They're giant diapers. But they don't fit right. And I got like...
they're too small.
There's pieces of me hanging out of every end, so I'm sure it's not going to contain any sort of mess I plan to make.
If you guys don't know what Barrett's esophagus is, you can look it up. I have an extra large esophagus because of it, and it's impossible to burp. If I eat something that gives me indigestion, then I feel like a big balloon, and I have to wait to pass it out the back door.
Ooh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Now you look like Kane when he wore a towel over his head.
Is that Kane? Is that Kane with a diaper on his head? I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Oh, my Undertaker, yes! I am not farting right now, but I didn't eat. I'm being very careful about what I eat to avoid that kind of shit.
I am definitely farting.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm going to put up a timer. I'm going to have to let you guys know.
Why don't you...
Billy's not going to shit this diaper, and you're never going to see this again. Like, literally, I'm never putting myself in this position ever again.
Yeah.
So if this passes, then, yeah, whatever.
Why don't you play the other video I sent you of me getting spanked?
Okay.
If you won't play that sick cross-dressing hotel footage.
No, I got all of it. I'm just like... We saw you cross-dressing already.
Oh, but you didn't see me going in some random person's hotel room.
It wasn't a random person.
Well, they didn't know who I was. They could have fought me. I could have fought all three of those dudes in a dress. I put myself in harm's way. One.
She missed there.
She got my cheeky.
This is awkward.
Is it?
I don't think I'd want to eat
Getting spanked
here.
in front of some grandmamas?
It's if you don't finish your food, right?
Yeah, I had one.
Can you opt out? If you don't finish your food, can you be like, no thanks?
I mean, you probably can, but
Okay.
you're not supposed to. That's some biatch shit.
Oh, okay. Look at the people outside laughing at you.
Yeah.
See the guy in the red shirt? They make you wear like a gown, like
Yeah, everybody has to wear a gown when they come in to eat.
What a dumb gimmick.
It's the heart attack grill.
I get it.
I was sad my dwarf girl wasn't
I've never
working.
been fat enough to eat there for free, so it's not as much of a novelty to
Do
me.
you wish you were that fat?
No, I don't. I'm fine. I'd be fine with paying to eat there in exchange for not being fat enough to eat there for free.
18 minutes?
Yeah, 18 minutes. Now, you realize, though, like, if I weighed enough to eat there for free on my frame, I would be, like, morbidly, like, quadruple time morbidly obese.
Yeah.
If I weighed that much. Because, man.
I'm not big enough to be their mascot anymore.
Good.
I'm barely big enough to eat there for free.
Good. I don't think they would have compensated you enough to be their mascot. Aside from the free food, and they might have thrown you a couple bucks here and there. I don't think it would have been life-changing at all.
Happy Halloween, peasants.
Thank you, Red Scare.
Thank
Happy
you,
Halloween.
Red Scare's great. You know, this is the last show of this month. And I'm going to take a look right now at the top donors for this month. PT Ham's got it in the bag.
Our associate producer, yet again.
Again. And that helps me because then I don't have to update that shit in the graphic.
Yeah.
So PT Ham in the lead. PT Ham, man. I'll tell you what. I just want to call it out. I want to let everyone know how much PT Ham is helping out the show. So I'm gonna add up PT Ham's total.
Yeah.
So PT Ham this month has given us $880.
Thanks, Ben. You're great too.
Thank you. Thank you.
That gets us halfway to our goal for the week.
So
Thank
PT
you,
Ham
Red
picked up more than 1 week's worth of donations on his own.
Yeah.
And so he definitely is in first place.
Yeah.
Second place, Josh 2.0. Barely. Third place, Red Scare. And Red Scare just kind of got even closer to Josh 2.0 with that last one. Yeah. So I'll just read the top donors. PT Ham, Josh 2.0, Red Scare, Goose Juice, Empyrean, Alagas, Joshua DeForge, Antonovich, Two Guns No Ammo. That's the top 10, guys. That's the top 10 for this month.
Thank you very much for your continued support. You're very much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you.
Very much appreciated.
You're literally keeping this going. And one of the best things that you can do for us as well is we have a pod survey. There's a survey down below. If you guys can take the time to fill that survey out, maybe once a month or so, that shows people that we have an audience that's interested in seeing ads, and that helps us get ads outside of YouTube because YouTube sucks and they don't help us with ads that much.
To Drunken Peasants and all that jazz.
Coming up now, he plays with a standard grip.
He plays with a standard.
You know what a standard grip is? It's when you hold the snare drumstick underhanded. You ever seen a drummer that plays underhanded like that?
Coming up now, he's wearing an adult diaper. Drunken Peasants and all that jazz.
You sound like a golf announcer.
Coming up now, wearing
Par
an
five.
adult diaper and a mask because it's Halloween. You don't want to see his decrepit
Halloween.
face.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween Town. Get Andy Milanakis on the show.
Would he do it?
Probably not. Maybe. Just depends on what he's up to.
Yeah, sure.
Hey. Yeah, man. Do you want to play that video of me in the hotel room, or you just want to sit here and wait for the clock to run out?
I guess I'll play you in the hotel room.
Good call.
I guess.
Ben doesn't want to play quality content. You can fast forward some of it. It's to the part where I show up.
Dude, you are so self-centered.
I'm really good.
Okay. Well, there was almost no fast forwarding. You show up right at the fucking beginning.
Oh yeah, maybe we didn't need to fast forward.
How the fuck did this just happen?
This fat guy
That's
Ken
crazy. How do
ended
they know what room we
up
are?
shoving his hand down my bra later on in the clip. He
crazy.
groped
We
me
need to
for
change
real.
rooms. That's amazing. No, please.
I got attacked by this fat guy Ken.
I mean, I'm
heavy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so
You are. Oh, I'm Ashley.
You're Ashley.
It's good quality content, man.
Yeah.
Good
So I
content.
didn't.
No.
You don't like this?
No, not really.
Wow.
I came in last week all dressed up. I figured everybody want to see where I went after the show.
Well, it's paid for.
It's paid for?
Everything's paid for. I'm here
They
for 2
thought that
hours
someone ordered liquor to their room unpaid for, they'd have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I guess we're partying tonight, boys.
It's all paid for.
It's all paid for? Get a seat, Ashley.
Thank you.
I'm a hot trap.
Wow, he's looking good, too.
Look at what Billy does,
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Billy gets outside of the house every
Nice to
once
meet
in a
you.
while.
Buys
You're the one that
gifts
called?
for other people.
I just got them a nice big thing of Jaeger. I didn't pay for it.
People that are watching right now.
Billy blew every last dude. That's not true.
YouTube.
On YouTube? Are you like Ninja?
I'm a live streamer. So,
We should.
Oh,
I'm not
cute.
gay, everyone.
Wow.
I'm not. I just dress
That
up.
woman.
It's acting.
Are
This
you
is what I
Charlotte?
did. Yeah.
That guy tucks his ears into his hat.
I mean,
Yeah. Most people don't tuck their ears into their hat.
Why is the door open? What are you guys doing? What are you
You should
planning?
fast forward some of this.
How about all of it?
No way, dude.
It's
like we just moved the thing ahead. I look like a good prostitute.
Born? Bjorn?
I'm on the wrong grape juice? Fuck.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
You wanted the wrong grape juice?
Yeah.
Whoa. Max likes you. Oh, he's charming.
This wasn't even in Vegas.
No, you're not
like
banned in
a
the chat.
couple hours before I flew to Vegas.
To handle me? Well, you want to wrestle?
Wrestle.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a later on. I pressed the fucking Asian man pretty hard.
Whoa! Oh no!
Oh, fuck me.
What?
He knew who I was. That guy knew who I was.
Spanky.
Walking in,
Hands on
you
wing.
could tell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, give it to him.
You sit right here.
Ashley, give it to him.
You sit right here.
Oh yeah, he's been a bad.
So he was like, he was more willing to do weird shit because he knew I was not like some random.
don't get blue balls.
Like the old man thought I was really a prostitute and tried to do stuff with me.
Stomach?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm loving it. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh
Content.
Oh, man, that's so good.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
It's just an adult video.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. You alright, Cappy? You alright?
I think I kind of like that shit, Kev. I'm sorry, but... You like that? Wow. I hope you're getting your money's worth.
Wow.
You can see your hair.
I
Whoever
know.
sent her, I love you.
Quit playing cool.
Hey, Red Scare with a $15
I know the voice I
Patreon.
talked to on the phone.
Oh, cool.
Congrats.
Thank you.
It was him, right?
Brian
High end hoe, dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. Come on, guys.
Yes, I knew it was him, coño.
I see Joe in the chat.
Me, what's me? Not me.
Joey.
Hi, content. Sit down here.
Fun.
Talk to the peoples. I'm
Okay.
How do you feel about this, Joe? I
Okay,
think this
Kevin.
is embarrassing.
Ashley in the chat.
This
I
is
think
embarrassing.
I think this is rather embarrassing.
This is what Sweet Boy does.
I'm kind of into trans women. I'm not gonna lie.
What does that mean?
Trans.
You had to leave
You
your
know what
loyal
trans
fan
woman
base
is?
to go
What
and
does that have to do
appease
with this?
these people.
Wow, these people.
I mean, I don't want to offend
Really?
you.
Then
I
don't.
really.
Okay.
I was
You
doing
think-
it
you think-
so you'd have some
you think I can
content
handle
to
myself?
play on the show
I
next
mean,
week.
You
I
did.
would- I
You
would-
did
I would be
content on
very
someone
scared
else's
to
channel,
piss
so
me
we
off,
had
so-
content.
Yeah,
I'll
so
just
you can
stop
watch
and
this
say-
later.
Yes, yes. No, you're very lovely.
Thank you.
You look very nice.
Wade has
Thank
500,000
you.
She's a nice
subscribers.
woman,
I'm a
right?
nice
Captain?
Danish woman.
Exactly.
I'm like your little,
This is awkward.
born friend.
It is
Wow.
awkward.
Go
Fast
on.
forward it.
I mean, I've already gone
You're
like
born?
halfway
Yeah,
through
okay.
it.
Man, go
Kev,
further
do you
when I
need another
really
shot?
start going fucking Tarantino on
Kevin,
it.
you're
Using that one.
2 minutes.
Dude, close the door.
We got kicked out of the bar because the Asian guy was like super drunk.
Kev, I need you to relax, dude. Please relax.
That's where we get kicked out.
Okay, I got you. I'll buy you a drink right now, but I need you to relax. I need you to relax.
I got fucking Ashley on my side.
He tried to kiss me.
Relax.
Oh fuck, man, I'm fucking lit.
You gotta relax, Kevin.
All right.
They're not gonna serve us if you
Give me a head job.
I don't like this, dude.
You don't like this?
No, this is not entertaining.
You don't like me being a little fucking attractive
It's weird
woman?
how this dude wants to make out with you.
Oh, it was so gross.
Dude, it is cringe.
It was
this
so gross.
This is the guy that should take on Egghead
It was so gross.
for the cringiest.
Oh.
This is like
What?
really
I'm
bad.
not serving you guys.
What?
Ears obey.
What happened? Because you're acting like you're acting like a moron, dude.
say no to anybody I want.
I'm good. We're all good.
I understand you're good, but you're good not drinking here tonight. You come back tomorrow, start tonight.
Can we keep him here while we go to the other bar?
Oh no, I'm doing last call. I'm kicking anybody out
Kevin,
here.
you fucked us.
I'm sorry.
You're good. No, you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
You guys are good. I apologize, but
It's him, right?
it's all you guys. All four of
It's
you.
Ken.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
It's like it's you weird cross-dresser.
What? They can't just kick me out for being a woman.
You're not a woman.
Kev, it's just you.
They can't kick me out for being a woman. I should sue. If you really think they kick me out
It's
for
probably
being a
because you're
woman,
filming too. Or do you think maybe they were getting phone calls too?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you get discounts for ladies' night?
Yeah. It's ladies' night. The feeling's right. Gonna have some fun. Show you how it's done. TGIF.
Dude, I'm fucking lit.
You got us kicked out, Kev.
I'm sorry, dude. Hey, you guys want a fucking A&W fucking hamburger?
No, we're good, dude.
Kev, we don't want a fucking hamburger. We want a fucking drink, Kev.
All right.
We're gonna sue that place. They're fucking
Kev, you fucked us, Kev, because you couldn't shut your fucking mouth.
I am so sorry. I'm gonna say anything in the next bar, okay?
Okay.
I promise. Zip is the word.
Okay.
Zip is the word.
What did he say to get you kicked out?
Okay.
He just yelled. He was like, he went to take a piss. He got out of the bathroom. He was like,
they're gonna see what's right.
lit.
You know those
he
guys?
yelled it,
Why you
and they were like, nope, you gotta go.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because Kev was stupid loud.
No, I know why.
Now fast forward when we get back to the hotel.
You hold this for a second.
That's why I
I'm sorry.
start pressing the Asian.
They're getting a lawsuit now.
I start pressing Kev.
Oh?
Oh my god.
He tipped the girl at the bar.
This is it.
Turn on your weed
That's
machine.
not mine, man.
Looks like you're just laying around being lazy.
Yeah, just fatting around. Oh my god. Am I wearing a diaper in that shot?
Holy shit! She
No.
really has like a squash, Kevin.
No.
If I drink too much Jaeger, I get.
No.
Fucking bend over.
No.
Kevin, that's the third one you dropped. I think you want to eat them like a piggy.
I think I made him eat Cheerios off the floor.
No, I will eat the Cheerios on the table. That's it.
Will you?
Yeah.
Have a bite. You keep dropping. That was a Cheerio on the table. Those were on the table. You have to eat them. That was the deal. You eat the Cheerios from the table.
I will.
This makes me want to give up on.
Do you like this type of stuff, Ben?
No, I don't.
Does this make you happy?
No.
Good boy, Kevin.
I think it's terrible.
You're doing a good thing.
Yeah. That's it.
I know, Kevin. You want to?
No, I don't want to.
You don't want it?
No.
Petey, what's up, Petey? I love you, Petey. Hey, I'll take a shot for Petey. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I didn't rob this
Petey,
Asian
I love you,
guy.
bro.
I did make him
out,
leave
dude.
Seattle.
This is beautiful.
He drove back to LA the next morning.
All right, we need to. We should probably wrap this up.
Gonna wrap this up?
Yeah. So no poo poo in the diaper wipey. That's okay.
Do you guys mind if I shill a friend's Twitch?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Did you say?
Yeah,
Are you from like Eastern Pennsylvania or something?
No, I'm from Canada, Ontario region.
Oh, okay. You said use guys, and that sounds like Eastern Pennsylvania. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I got a friend. She's on Twitch. She goes by Zoe the First. She mainly streams Lotro. Kind of just getting started. You can judge if she's entertaining or not. But yeah, I just want to shout that out. Go ahead, give her some poop balls.
Yeah,
Nice.
poop balls.
Zoe the First?
Yeah, Zoe the First on Twitch TV.
Nice.
Yes, and to everyone who qualifies to see our movie review, the link will be out shortly. Just got to set up a few things. So give it about 5 to 10 minutes after the end of this stream, and it'll be up, and we'll be watching this disaster.
Yeah.
All right. So we will see you guys coming up here on Saturday. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Woo. See yas.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants.